Hello. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone in the world you all are. The Blue Archive Gacha will begin as self-proclaimed, and your boy Tosan. Welcome to the stream. For today, I will be here with Blue Archive on the start. It's a mobile tactical RPG, the military one, and it's like has like the themes it's like youth, anime girls, and guns. And I'm kind of thinking here like an event story of like that, which is like called Kivotos Unsolved Mystery in Search of Tsuchinoko, the Unknown Creature. And it's like basically we have some other legends, you know, like some spooky stories or whatever, some things like, oh, is there Santa Claus? But in this case, like about Tsuchinoko. Tsuchinokos are like those snakes that have like a fat body but are like a really small tail or something like that. And I think they exist in real life, more or less, but in Kivotos' case, they're like more of like mystical creatures. So, and I think like they're like about to like find out does it exist or not. It's like kind of like trying to find out if Loch Ness existed or no. Some dinosaur like monster that lives in the sea. But I gonna like see how this will like go. I don't expect too much. It will like cover like the Wild Heart students, the Valkyrie students, like Honoka, like who's like also like the officer or something like that. But yeah, let's see. Gonna start off with like the prologue first before I go in with the episode 1 everything. Forecast says cloudy skies. Oh my word, my heavens, my stars! This is a new room. This is our room. There are a lot of Hawaii shirts. Piggy bank, some crystals, a dharma with only one eye. Filled in a lucky cat. A lot of like cans. I don't know, energy drinks, maybe cola. The biggest a lot of paper crumples. A tease of there's like a paper how do you call it? Paper cup with like 2 tea bags in it. Oh gosh. Yeah, like talismans, yeah, like the wooden necklace thingy. There's something of like this I think I saw like in Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. But there's like a horse hoof, how do you call it? Fishes, there's a shotgun, there's a KSPD head, Valkyrie thing. There's equipment, okay, there's nothing too mystical here, like in this whole shelf here, but everything else is like, wow. You could like tell which room is this. Also here, a lot of candy, or whatever that is. I think like, might not be candy, no. Could be like mini origami, like 1000? I don't know. Okay. Let's continue there. This is Konaka's room. Brace yourself, because this week your fortune is the absolute worst fortune ever read on Kronos. In all history, in 3 days, you will have the worst day of your life. There's Konoka. My life is over. Honoka 819. My life is over. How are you? Mochan, Konoka, something wrong? Probably some fortune telling thing again, Nekomimi. It was pretty bad today, lol. I just caught. Why do people watch such an ominous show? No, I watch every day and I've never seen them say something anything like that. Probably the first time ever, like they said. But if it's actually dangerous, maybe you can counter it somehow? Question mark. Sorry for butting in, Anonymous. Interesting conversation. I just happened to be reading unrelated text. There's a certain cryptid that has long been said to function as lucky charm. For a long time many doubted its existence, yet many art witnesses have claimed to have seen it in the same region. Okay. A lucky charm? Lucky charm? That's also a reason to like check by Tsuchinoko. Well, don't worry viewers, if you keep this lucky animal by your side, you can nudge misfortune and seize the day. And that lucky animal is... Have you heard of the Tsuchinoko? A snake! Okay, the lucky animal is a snake. Tsuchinoko. Because I like those snakes. There's fat snakes that have like the cute little bumpy little tail. Okay. We fought them off enough in Kyatto, but okay. All sorts of scientifically unexplicable supernatural phenomena are having over Kivotos, and Tsuchinoko, a creature of legend, has finally been sighted. Breaking Team X is on a case to discover the truth. There's a case team! Ah, this explains why she's like... This explains like her, or like, Tsuchinoko, where are you? thing. This is Rena, which is also gonna be here. So this is gonna turn to horror story as well? I'm not like sure, but okay. Gonna go in here and start with episode 1, I would like to say. Public Peace Bureau Office. Think... no fights, or only one fight. Okay. Well paced. And it's gonna kick in there. Misunderstanding. Who did she call? Sensei? Nah. Sensei wouldn't burn her place down. Not here in the Valkyrie office. I think here's nothing new. There's like nothing that screams that's like her place. It's like a recycled BG. Like during times where we had only like Kirino and Fubuki. At some point Kana came also as well. I think like for the main story. Volume F. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, big time. I'm when the place down, do not touch my desk. Oh, that's Kana. Okay. What is it now? I'm going on a trip to the field, the great outdoors. Very rural. I'm not back in a week. Assume I'm gone for good. They'll look for me and use a flattering photo for the... Oh, and who's this? I think I would remember a face like that. If you hadn't come in hollering, I would have introduced you. This is Sensei from Charlie. She has never met Sensei yet? Oh yeah, actually, if I remember like right, the event stories like where they went like to the swimming pool is like how's it called? Like those life savers? Yeah. Lifeguard guardians? That interaction is Konoka here and there, but she never met Sensei. Okay. And the main story, for example, interrogation room thing. Yeah, also no. Yeah, okay. Saw in the main story like once, in the end story like once. This is the second time. Okay. Sensei. This troublemaker is the deputy director of the Public Peace Bureau, Shima Konoka. Oh, so this is Sensei? And about you from the big dog here? Well, she's a dog. But why did she cuff you? I hope you don't get confused. could say there was a slight misunderstanding. They were caught possessing and smuggling a specific student's middle school yearbook. I don't think there's any misunderstanding here. Specific student's middle school yearbook? Iori, maybe? But it's like really old news, like 2023 or so, 2022. Okay. Well, given that's you, Sensei, I'm sure your intentions were good. I doubt that. I'll contact the victim. Explain the situation and determine if further actions are appropriate. I thought so, Iori, but still so old. It's fine, I have nothing to hide. Iori will understand. Sensei, given that you are, strictly speaking, a public figure, I would appreciate if you would refrain from drawing this kind of attention. Iori's cute though, but yeah. Well, first things first, Konoka. What was it about you going on a field trip? The thing is... I hope you don't get the wrong idea or judge me. But I only have 1 week to capture Tsuchinoko. How could I possibly get the wrong idea? Just a question for courtesy's sake. Is this Tsuchinoko the one I'm familiar with? Or some sort of criminal code name? Yes, it is that Tsuchinoko! The famous one, the snake? The mythical creature, cryptid. That's right! It's an elusive legend, creature often discussed, sometimes bottled, but despite bounties, contests and reality shows, never captured? Right now, the cumulative bounty is 100 million? I'd say it's it's living tube of gold? Yes. Now I'm aware this could be a sensitive topic. Konoka, I am in dire need of money. Huh? Do you take me for? You think I'm the type to chase a quick yen? I suppose not. Let me check the dialogue. Yeah, Konoka kinda like mentioned it's like a lot of money worth. And she has only like 1 week to capture it, so of course she will interpret it like that way. Then it must be your superstitions again. Come on, haven't I built enough seniority to skip the interrogation? Just like all the vacation days I've banked. Seniority? I suppose you could be a senpai, but it's just like I haven't like seen you in my playtime for so long. Like 3+ years. And then you come out of nowhere and be like, I'm a senpai by the way. It's like kind of the thing with like some gacha characters, you know? Don't worry, I wasn't planning on stopping you. In fact, you tend to burn yourself out. If you're finally motivated to rest, I'm not standing in your way. However, you have to go on some wild snake chase. Take Sensei with you. That's where I come in. That's where Sensei comes in. Huh? What? Me? Sensei, do you have a moment? What is it? Oh. She's you know, she's on the longer side of the lever right now. Because Sensei case looks kinda bad of like, you know, getting the middle school yearbook of Iori. Iori's probably not okay with that, and then Sensei behind bars or something like that. Not a slap on the wrist. The kinda is like, you probably don't have bad intentions. She's always good to me, but you're just a parent with like others, so whatever. So I will let you off the hook if you help her, I suppose. If you accompany Noka for this trip, and close to this investigation, let you go free. You dropped the case? But I'm innocent! Let me talk to Yori! No. It's not like that. Consider this a personal request. Kona isn't actually a troublemaker. Of course, I can't exactly say she has a steady reputation. But she's more diligent than she looks. And she deserves to be a deputy director, despite only being a second year. Like me, she's congenial and well liked by her subordinates. But she has a tendency to go crazily enthusiastic about one thing. Superstition. The occult. The mystery. Horoscopes. And whatever. You could be good friends with Himari, I suppose. Can I hydrate myself? Okay. Fading to black. And back to the scene on the bus. So Sensei came along. Fast forward. Wow, I didn't think the famous Sensei would join me. As preventative measure, Kana's just overprotective. I feel very loved all the same. Don't you think? Right. She's more worried about protecting the world from you. Oh, I should tell the others? You meet them soon and love them, I'm sure? You knew that, right? I wasn't about to go hunting in the boonies alone. We're meeting up with Gurumin and Director Mo. Gurumin? Director Mo? Oh, there's all like those chat names in the chat log. I wonder like where she like chatted. Like in the chat log of the prologue or so before like she saw the news. And some reason like Anonymous came in and talked like about Tsuchinoko. Gurumin and Director Mo. Such unique names. Ah, they're not names. They're IDs, handles, pseudonyms. You get idea? You met them on the internet? What if they're dangerous people? Don't worry, I have a shotgun. What? Shoot, sorry. I shouldn't have laughed so loudly. You see them? You understand? Look, Sensei. What do you think I do at Valkyrie? So-called dangerous people should be scared of me. Don't worry for a second, I know the girls we're meeting. They're great. Seriously, I'm wishless on socials too. You've met up in person several times. Ah, you should... Okay, Sensei, you got the wrong idea. Are you normally interested in this kind of stuff, Sensei? The paranormal? Yeah, check out this account. They focus on urban legends and unsolved mysteries. Pretty neat, huh? At first I used to be monitoring the area, but honestly their research is pretty impressive. Oh, we did reach a stop. Boom, boom, Kevin. It's like like in our buses, this doesn't happen. Are we here? I'll tell you more later. Also, the doors would like open on the right side or left side, but I think that's Japan. It's like left traffic or so. So yeah, left-handed traffic, not right-handed. She's sniffing like they're on the very rural places, like a farm. Saw the speech here like a few times ago. He's taking a good whiff. I'd only heard about it before. So, this is the countryside? Gurumin? Director Mo? Good, she's here. Did she bring a friend? I think you're right. Excuse me, are you two... Oh, that's Rena-chan. TBH? I haven't read the previous Wild Hunt event stories yet, so... I might lack context on references or so. Eh? Huh? What? Sensei? They meet again. But what I heard is that Rena is not really into occult kind of things. And tries to debunk that thing, you know? But now that they're looking for a mystical creature, you know, like the Tsuchinoko. This is you know, it comes huh, do you like this stuff? I thought you didn't believe in it. No, it's a misunderstanding, Sensei. Please listen to me, even yeah. But okay, that was that. Episode 1. Going with episode 2. We kind of summarize what kind of happened in prologue in episode 1. Honoka wants to look for the Tsuchinoko because according to some horoscope she will have absolutely miserable luck or so, and Honoka feared for her life or something like that, but she can prevent that with one lucky item. He needs to find a snake, and the anonymous guy was a Tsuchinoko, you know, something very legendary or something like that. And so she wanted to go out, told it to Kana, but she was like, "Do a good job, girl, but I'm kind of worried. Sensei, could you help her?" And then something like that. And she met up with 2 of her online friends. It's Rena from the Wild Hunt Academy, and then there's another girl, I don't know yet, but gonna see about her. Let's go in. Episode 2. She has a kind of gimmick. What? What are you doing here, Sensei? I should ask what you are doing. How are you even out here? What? What do you mean, how? I got official permissions through the proper channels. I know you think you know everything about our school, but don't believe the rumors. Waltan doesn't literally imprison its students, you know? Yeah, I really lack context, I suppose. So I can't really explain that. What's up with that? It's my first time kind of seeing that too. Of course, getting an outing pass approved is a bit of a hassle. Huh? Oh, Sensei? Do you know Gurumin? This is good. Okay, I see. Yes, very well. She's in Kohai from a past life. Eh? Yeah, I'm confused as well. I'm sorry. I'm as confused as you, Konoka. Oh, what kind of relationship is that? Chan! No, don't you do, Sensei! Don't indulge in nonsense! You only make Kano even more annoying! Still, you need to answer my question. Why are you here, Sensei? I thought the 3 of us were looking for Tsuchinoko. Ah, sorry I forgot to mention Sensei was tagging along. It was a little last minute. Regardless, the more the merrier. Right, ladies? Keep your extraversion away from me. Since seems like Sensei already knows Gurumin, can skip that introduction. Then, I don't get me, but who's the director Mo? She looks kind of like... Kind of like a girl failure also. The shirt is oversized for her. She's not wearing it correctly. She wears a big bag. Like on the shoulder strap or so. Oversized belt. On that bag are like some pins, a lucky charm, another lucky charm. Here's a handgun. Suppose she could be kinda cute, but at the same time, the things like with designs, you know, I try to overanalyze. Like with the oversized clothes and everything. She wants to be something, but she's way too small, not ready for that kind of thing yet. More or less. So basically, like somewhat immature. Are you pointing at me? Press your fingertips together. In this kind of meme. Telepathy. Telepathy has failed. Seems Sensei and operate on different wavelengths. What the hell? Tsubasa? She didn't introduce herself! And already got the name reveal here. Nice to meet you, and welcome. My name is Hanemoto Tsubasa, leader of this expedition. Operate the Mo Paranormal Research Institute. Okay? I'm not sure like from which academy she comes from, but yeah. But she's like basically in the same kind of Himari. Like with believing into occults and stuff. When addressing me, I appreciate if you call me Director Tsubasa. That would be the Japanese like one. Tsubasa Shacho? No, Shacho should be like different. But whatever. Like go with Director Tsubasa. Ta? Rena? Look, I know what you're thinking, but he's not as strange as he seems. I would know. It's just livestream stuff. Mo Paranormal Research Institute is a channel. It's kind of a gimmick. A gimmick? You would me, Rena. Our research institute is the only organization utilizing scientific mythology to investigate paranormal activities in Kivotos. As of, there's no or organization. It's just you. There's a complicated reason why to appear that way. Above all, Sensei, I don't want you to misunderstand. Paranormal research is not pseudoscience. There she goes again. Paranormal activities exist throughout Kivotos, but locally and frequently. I'm sure you're familiar. Recently something absolutely outstanding happened at the Millennium. Oh, she's Millennium student, okay. Do you know about it, Sensei? Actually, now that I see it, Talisman has like a Millennium emblem in there. Okay, yeah. Okay. My bad. My observation skills are not that good anymore. Oh, I can read your face. You expect that you know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you? I suppose makes sense. It was so groundbreaking, so incredible. It would be strange if Charlotte Sensei didn't know. That's right. I'm talking about the Millennium Higashi Orbs UFO witness case. Huh? Higashi Orbs? What? I thought that we're like talking about Aris and K maybe. Because they were like most magical creatures in there. Yeah. According to eyewitnesses' accounts, in the early morning, an unidentified, white disc-like figure, surrounded by light, was flying freely, ignoring the established rules of acceleration. Oh shit, they could have talked about Malkov. Yeah. Okay, never mind, like, yeah. It's unhypothesis, but you cannot deny that flying object sounds like an archetypical UFO sighting, as popularized by Adamski. Regarding like Malkov, this is like a character that appears like during the extra volume Decachromaton. She's like from the Decachromaton bosses like Ina, Kessa, Kesset, Hots, like those ones, like the strongest in there. And she has a humanoid form, she can fly. And the thing's like she has like a big freaking head that goes like pretty wide, you know. And she talked like about something, you know, that is like kind of long shaped and it's like zooming through the air, something like that. Like after the volume of like volume X Decachromaton or so, she's like on her self-discovery, more or less, like exploring the world. Probably like from the air. This is like what they saw, because Millennium, that's like where she started her journey. Some say that due to cross formulaic and I dare say cliché appearance, that's a hoax or confirmation bias. Disagree with such assertions. UFOs exist. Cannot deny the evidence. The numerous consistent, independent eyewitness accounts. If I were able, to the encountered sites myself, attempt to communicate. Fortunately, I'm free to traverse within Millennium's boundaries. For some reason. So we have like our hackers trying to like make sure word doesn't get out about Malkov, I suppose. Communicating with a UFO? Rena? I suppose Sensei doesn't get it, but I did get a reference, I think. Sure, she's strange, but it's nothing like the occult society. She's much more realistic and rational than my roommates, and we get along surprisingly well. Wait, why am I even making excuses right now? Director Mo may not look like it, but she's quite famous in this industry. She uploads Urban Explorer videos every day. Alt fail? Urban Explorer? So just like a live streamer. A vlogger. You wouldn't believe the abandoned building she's trespassed onto. Okay, never mind then. Urban is like in the city, but I suppose, yeah. Abandoned buildings. Trespassing is not good. No, there's no such industry. And she's not that famous. Hello, shit. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing an event story read along of like, Kivotos, I think what's called? Mystery thing? In search of Tsuchinoko. It's like currently like the current event story. That's out in Archive Global. Welcome, welcome. I'm lucky on episode 2 and meeting like here Rena and Tsubasa, Hanemoto Tsubasa. It's like Director Mo or something like that. They introduced her like basically she's like believing in something of like the occult, something like that, and she seemed to have like seen Malkov but can't communicate with the people on the forum. I think like hackers also on the start. There was like references to like volume EX Decachromaton or so I spotted here. And since he's just acting confused, I suppose. But yeah. Story is good? Alright then. Then I look forward to it. She only explores abandoned buildings with nothing going on. There are practically no views of subscribers. You explore abandoned buildings every day? And there's still time for schoolwork? Of course there's. Every Millennium student takes her classes seriously. Especially math. You are from Millennium. Huh? Did I not mention that? She did mention it like once that there was like say Millennium. And the character design, you see here Millennium thing. So yeah, it's kinda obvious. What do you think about the new gacha changes? In global there are no changes. In Japan there is, yeah. So like, Tsubasa was like mentioning she is from Millennium, didn't she mention that? And Rena's like, yeah. No, you didn't, I'm surprised. I thought Millennium students wouldn't believe in this kind of stuff. You will get that soon enough? I don't think so. Might like take 2 or 3 months. So soon is like pretty far away. What do you think of it? When you're like laughing like that. Kind of like, yeah, we get that. I don't know. It's like, man, it's amazing. I can't wait for it, you know. I don't know. Can't get 2 characters into 100 now? You can, I think. Like, it's a 50-50 in like 100s, right? And then in 200 it's guaranteed, so you get 2, 3 stars. Okay, continuing here. What kind of stuff? Well, you know, the Tsuchinoko are beauty. Or magic. Oh, now as a Millennium student, I cannot let that slide. No theory was proved for the onset. Every proposition went through the scientific method to be interpreted and verified, before eventually settling as a universal truth. Huh? In other words, denying possibility simply because it had not yet been proven is denying the very foundation of the natural philosophy built up by humanity. Furthermore, even Millennium, the seat of cutting-edge, modern science has its own mysteries. Just look at the unexplored ruins next door. Yeah, I suppose, because there might be history also, or something like undiscovered. But at the same time, unlike in real life, also like some explorers, also like architects, like dig up like some ancient like ruins up and like see what the ancestors have like hidden. Paranormal exploration should be tackled by a scientist, not shunned as a superstitious taboo. And while more conservative and incurious researchers consider the field to be pseudoscience, I find... Ah, you really are a Millennium student. My roommates say similar things, though for slightly different fervor. Yeah, I suppose. But I'm not really sure like about Rena's roommates. Like, she's with Kanoe, I suppose, a roommate. She doesn't really like the occult club, so like Eri and Kanoe in there. I haven't like read the event stories there yet. I might like reread it like my free time, but yeah. But I can get it somewhat. My luck sucks? My luck suck. Okay. Yeah, you can still get 2 characters in 200 pulls. You get even a discount, I think. So that you spend like, they give you 10 pulls, I think, like milestone wise. So instead of like spending 24k per scenes, you spend like, I think 1200 are like, no, I don't need a calculator, 4800. So you spend like 19,200 pulls, so like 160 pulls like in total. And I think it's like better, maybe slightly better. Some people say like it's way better than before, so I don't know. But there were like cases where I know like people in the club, they pulled in a fizz, they didn't got a singular 3-star or so. Only like with the spark system, you know, like when you reach 200 pulls, they were like able to get the rate up character, right? Like this would be the worst luck, kind of, like even in the old system. But if you were lucky, you know, let's say you do 150 pulls and you get like, let's say K, you know, then you'd only need 50 more pulls to get Arise, right? And look in the best case, you know, this were like, you know, where people kind of got like confused by going to a new system, right? But they have explained like enough on live stream, got like people confused and angry. I was like confused too. But after like 2 days, you know, there were like more news to clear up the misunderstanding, and it seems like, okay, it might not be too bad, you know. Hope they don't change in global. Where you said like, we will get that soon enough? Lol lol emoji, you know. So yeah, it seems like it's not so bad, I think. Like, we Doom posted for nothing. Kind of like, but the thing is like, because the moderators didn't like really elaborate it on the live stream enough, people are like careful from now. Like they lost trust already, like the developer team and maybe Nexon might like take a half a year, maybe a whole year or so. But yeah, like regarding gacha, I'm not like too depressed. There were people who never got like a 3-star 200 pulls, so this will get them at least something, minimum. So let's continue here, like, Tsubasa is like more of a special kind of like occult believer. Like something that is like kind of like anchored like history, like runes, and so that there's actually some mystery, more or less, and they can see that like old civilization is pretty different like from Rena's roommates, you know, who are like into things like past life magic, and so yeah. So like to introduce like Tsubasa, like pretty much. It's not necessarily about Rena alone, but yeah. And yet, we are all aligned because we share that same curiosity. Perhaps we have something in common, Rena. After all, you're out here, searching for the Tsuchinoko. Ah, that's not why I'm here. Huh? Let me be crystal clear, in case there's a misunderstanding. I don't believe in the Tsuchinoko. I don't believe in Santa Claus. Basically as well. Sure you don't. I understand completely. Excuse me? What's that about? Actually, I think we should ask you the same question. If you don't believe in the Tsuchinoko, then why are you on this exploration? Well, it's because... Sensei already knows this, but my roommates are eccentric. You could say they're occult fanatics. So imagine them scrolling and finding some yahoo who claims to have seen a Tsuchinoko. They'd be so smug when they declare that it's proof of the cult or art or whatever. That's why I'm beating them to it. All these witnesses probably saw some flat lizard or snake that ate a hot dog. Yeah, I suppose.
If I can find the source of all this nonsense, prove how false the rumors began, then they have to listen to me. Actually, why would a snake eat a hot dog? Well, actually, no. Maybe I think like why, you know. Snakes can't really hear/see, I think. They do like by like thermal detection or so, like by a body heat or something like that. Yeah, I think like something like that. So I wonder if that's enough to wake them up. Sure. That's why. Understand completely. Sensei said it like that, but she's like still like, yeah, okay. I just told you it's not like that. Reading between the lines. Wait, I can't allow someone with such impudence to participate. Our ghosts confirm the existence of legendary cryptid, Tsuchinoko. Here? And then, prove that it's actually an alien scouting drone. That's really what we are doing? No, it's not. Stop shoehorning your big obsession to this. We're here to prove that Tsuchinoko exists. Ah, I see. As that was too much for me to spring on amateur. So Rena doesn't believe like that Tsuchinoko. She like wants kind of like, you know, on this expedition. If it turns out they can't find one, then haha. But yeah, Rena still understands objectives like to prove that Tsuchinoko exists or like find the real Tsuchinoko. Okay, kinda like that. I see, perhaps it was too much for me to spring on amateur. But extraterrestrial studies aren't just something I made up. They're actively being researched in academia. A related article was published in the most recent edition of New Pyramid Future, that winter's renowned academic journal. That pseudo-science wreck! Sensei, the magazine is just a collection of conspirational articles that were rejected by every publisher millennium. They pay to be printed in Red Winter. You're wrong. Seminar elites are the ones censoring the truth. They're the Millennium Academia, who only promotes their version of mainstream science. That said, Rena, you're pretty well versed for such skeptic. Yeah, I suppose. Regarding seminar censoring the truth, they actually do a pretty good job, I think, so far. Like, I read also like the spin-off manga. Mangas, like for manga is the plural, right? For like the Blue Archive game. Like some with Problem Solver 68 and with the game development department. Yuka does a pretty good jobs. Like I'm making sure that things are like kind of like safe and go through. You can't have like any kind of insanity like in those kind of blog posts and so yeah. Even some long-time subscribers don't know that much about magazine's background. I see. It seems you too are an expert. You come here out with your own theories. Very well. Accept your challenge if you wish to debate. My argument remains the same. The Tsuchinoko is an alien camouflage drone. Its unnatural look is the result of half-hearted attempt to mimic indigenous life forms from a different gravitational environment. Its elusive nature reflects the exploration drone's goals. Right? Reconnaissance. Yeah, sure. They don't believe like in mystical beings or something like that, but aliens exist, and then maybe something like that could be connected to it. I can understand somewhat. You know, I was really hoping that we are looking for an action snake. I'm not ruling it out. Anything is possible. I'm eager to see who has the more accurate interpretation. The expedition is bound to be interesting.
Okay, we have 3 parties with different goals. Cool.
Interpretation... well... whatever. At least you're all looking for the same thing. Am I the only normal person, Kivotos?
Sure, you are. Understand completely. This is the third time you say that, Sensei.
Stop it!
It's cool that this Sha gets like voice acted like by her chibi. Like when you try to pick up, she's like Sha. It's cute. Okay, that's like that. To summarize this episode, we met Hanemoto Tsubasa and also Rena there. They're all like part of the same group, and they all have their own reasons to like look for the Tsuchinoko. So, but especially like introduce like a little bit more like about Hanemoto Tsubasa, a millennium student, so, and she's like into like things like the space occult or something like that, like Okarin, kind of like that aliens exist and whatever. Rena is not believing in like those occult things, like just like going along just so that they can prove it does exist. And for Konoka, yeah, she needs to find a real snake to like, or a lucky animal or so, to prevent her like from the worst day ever. With that, going to episode 3, Ghost Bus. Oh, that's thing I have seen the first time. It's a hanging bridge and it goes like over a big river, and I think like pretty deep. They're gonna fall. The hanging bridge is like not really complete. There are like 1, 2, 3, 4 holes or so, missing like locks. He might be in over our heads.
Are you sure that's the right way? According to the map, definitely. Maybe you were scammed? No. I reserved everything from a well-vetted website and checked the veracity of the most recent reviews. I'm positive. It's the only way to head to a mountain lodge. And this bridge is stable? It's not just going to collapse? Well, even if it does, it's over a river. You know how to swim, right? As if.
Okay, there's a question mark. Dudes, chick. Afternoon, ladies. Oh, okay. It's a mysterious elder. I need to like make the voice more elder-ish. So it's like one of those dog adults NPCs, but this one has like is bandaged over the left side of the face and on this right paw, over his right wrist of the paw also. Yeah. I don't suppose you're looking for a cabin, the other end of the bridge?
Oh, so it does exist?
Yes, and if you're looking for a cabin in the woods, you should turn back.
Huh? So it was a scam? They stole our money?
No. It's there, alright, but it's best if you didn't stay. The reason. You know it when you see it. And you wish you never did. Yeah, Konoka has an unlucky day, so she might be like, ooh, yabai. I warned you. It's not too late to look for another place.
Can you elaborate, Mr. Mysterious Elder? What a strange old man. Now let's move before it gets too late. The sun sets early in the countryside. Wait, we're just going to head in? Did I miss something? I mean, there's a creepy old man warning us not to. And he was all beat up. It's a coincidence. He must have been waiting for us.
Konoka,
Admire your ability to center yourself in the universe. By believing the world revolves around you will lead to delusions of grandeur. This too can be overcome. Come to think of it, Honoka's kind of a scary cat. She reads every creepy story she finds on the internet, and spooks her so badly that she can't get to sleep. Me? Scared? You're not wrong! This guy was waiting here all day to give us a foreboding warning. He wouldn't do that for no reason. You know what they say about today's society's lack of regard for basic safety. Right, Sensei? Didn't you find it at least a little suspicious? It was too convenient to be a coincidence. Bothers me. See? Sensei agrees? Yeah, but in case you all missed the point, there's no other lodging nearby. The closest village is an hour's walk. Bleh, disgusting. We should proceed. We already paid. We can't get refund if we cancel this late. Please, Sensei! An hour's walk. And it doesn't look like there are any taxis. Konoka. There are times when one must summon their courage. Sensei? Now if a ghost appears, you will take a full responsibility for protecting Konoka. Why did you say that? Or just saying the G word attracts them? If it were that easy, we'd be able to document them reliably. Come, I'll hold your hand. Alright, don't talk at me. I can walk at my own pace. Oh, the hand holding, or like going over the bridge. There were many holes. It's cleaner in here than I thought it'd be. Oh, this is like also near background, so there outside the lodge, there's a chimney fire? But I don't really call it a chimney, but it's like, yeah, I have a fireplace, there's some couches, rustical looking paintings and like candles in there. Okay, like wood and like stone, yeah. The outside led me to think this place would be a dump, but honestly, it's not too bad. Irina, isn't the vibe here a little creepy? I still think about that old guy. No, it's not because of that. I feel something. My bones, something chilling. Cold spots are one of the telltale signs of phantasmal visitation. Oh, she got like... She put on the glasses? And there's like some little device over her left or right lens. It's like kind of a mini computer there. I kind of like saw that like in TV sometime, where they like try to advertise like a product, or so. It's like basically a mini computer or smartphone or something like that, and it looks like similar like that, kind of like where you can like scroll through the internet via that or so, take photos or whatever, multifunctional, and you do like a head movement similar to like SAO, like when they like open up the menu or so. But I think in her case might be like to scan like the environment or so. However, I do not detect any unnatural localized temperature fluctuations. You can relax. What's that? A camera? Yes, markedly there's a thermal imaging camera. It allows me to see the relative heat of the room. It even takes pictures? Yep. You're really prepared? Of course I am. You're on the hunt for a never before seen legendary creature. To reiterate, I've definitely verified that there are no cold spots here. Please calm down, Konoka. You appear rather warm. Always looking out for me, Director. You're so reliable. I'm a professional after all. You are. She like saying that's like for a job, you know. Professional is like I do this as a job, but she doesn't like this is not a job. But yeah, whatever. But yeah, I think she's kind of immature, like oversized clothing and stuff. He doesn't fit into the role yet. Sensei, do you have a question? Well, you said you're a pro. Is this part of a club activity? That is also an interesting topic, but it's probably best to dive into it some other time. He's trying to avoid the topic. Time's of essence. As I said, the sun sets already in the early countryside. Let's not go wasting the day. She runs off. What's gotten into her? I want to talk about clubs. I can emphasize. You don't know either? You never talk about her club? Well, you know... that's odd, isn't it? Why don't I know anything about her? Sure, we've known each other for a while, but mainly as online friends. We don't go around talking about our daily lives. Hinu Irena, well done at the academy. First year, fashion design major. What are you doing? Assigned Laboratory 4. The room number... I don't want to mention the number, but... It's 404, right? You have 3 senior roommates. 404 is like the error not found. The room number. The number of girls staying there. Give me the chills. I know I'm getting chills here. How did they know all that? Are you stalking me? Yeah, she said something like that she knows about them. You can look like information about them. He's like in the Valkyrie after all, like senior or so. Sweet child, there's always a way. People can't help but leak personal information when they post online. I could tell which dorm you live in from the way you talk about your closest mart, the hill you hate trudging up, the winding path you take to your classes, the one leading to the design building, right? I never mentioned a room number. You said that you felt cursed because of room number. Unlucky numbers would probably be 4, 6, or 13, but since you live in dormitory 4, it was probably 4 or 4 since 4 or 6 is meaningless. Or 13 even more so. 13 is like common, like for unlucky number, but 4 is like only an Asian kind of thing. Like in China or like in Japan. Because it's like the same, it has the same pronunciation as like death in their culture, so. For 6, I don't know. Maybe like with the devil? 666 for example? But yeah. But yeah, you can actually leak like information about your daily life. Especially if you vlog or so. Or like if you like post photos of like real life. Like if you do selfies or like make a photo of your room, or if you like eat somewhere, like Instagram photos of like food, like people can actually like find out like roughly like where you live. And if the day and age of like AI, they can also like send like stuff into AI, you know, to kind of like pinpoint and like narrow down where does the person live. So if you ever like leak any stuff like that, or you're a flash tuber, you know, like real life one, you know, be careful. Like privacy is a luxury like nowadays. You can like never know once you have like enough followers that there will be weird people out there. And if you like do an Instagram reel, or like if you just uploaded like recently, you know, like you do a photo of like some Instagram food and then you upload immediately, then they can be like, hey, some strangers come like up and say, hey, I like saw that you eat here, by the way, hi, and then, you know, this could be like innocent kind of meeting, but if they're like really creepy,
I don't know what can happen. Be careful out there. Like maybe post at the end of the day, I don't know. Like there needs to be a big delay between like those kind of like photos, I would like say. If you don't like want to have like a uncomfortable kind of like thing happening to you.
What are you? A detective?
Yes, kind of.
A detective? How lame. I'm part of the Public Peace Bureau. I've learned from the best, and my friend who can make a hardened fuck sound like a baby. Ah, so really do go to Valkyrie Konoka. I thought you were just making it up. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You're saying I look like too much of a delinquent? I did not say that. But you thought it, didn't you? I did not. Come on, you must have considered it just a little bit, right? When you first saw me, huh? Well, when you put it like that. Sensei! Rena called me a delinquent! Ah, what? You made me say that! Don't tease Rena too much. Rena, respect your senpais. Sensei!
We got like, you see it from the outside, like the lodge, and when she's like,
Ah, come on, stop teasing me!
the lodge looks like pretty rustical, yeah.
All the Tsuchinoko eyewitness accounts have been along the Mount Shirakawa riverbank.
The right river? Okay.
If the Tsuchinoko is indeed a biological creature, it would need access to a consistent water source. Logically, it would reside near the mountainside or deep in the valley to avoid human intervention.
Oh, they're like together, like looking for it. They just like went to the lodge to like place their luggage like there and then like go together.
Okay, got it. Next up, the mountain. This line heads straight to Mount Shirakawa. Wow, Sensei, get a load of this. There's only one line and only runs twice a day. I mean, this is the countryside. It's exactly a tourist spot.
Yep. I kinda like know like in certain kind of towns that are really well connected, especially like if it's like very rural, and then buses don't like stop often there. Like in the city it can be like every 50 minutes, but in some towns like every hour like a bus comes, you know. And here it's like twice a day. Yeah, I kinda get it.
How is this my life? Well, only 30 minutes ago, ladies. Might as well talk. Or we could sing?
I would love that. So something came like a week. Is that bus?
That's the correct number, right? Yeah, strange. It's way ahead of the schedule.
Okay, because like around Konoka, she's like in her mind.
Gah! Could this be? Now that I'm closer to Tsuchinoko, my good fortune's returning. Got a snake nearby. It's like the fortune teller said.
So she released this good luck.
Her fortune really set? No, it must be a coincidence.
I don't think it's like Tsuchinoko wants. Just like you saw the news, when someone in the chat room was also like talking about Tsuchinoko, you know, when the news was like about a snake, and then aha, I need to find Tsuchinoko, I think. I don't know. If like information overlapped like that.
Wait, Rena, Sensei, Am I the only one who finds this license plate on the bus strange? Huh? F4466. It's really ominous. 4 is not usually used for license plates. It's sinister and avoids the concept of death. Maybe in Asia. But yeah, at the same time they use like yen as currency, so... And 4466 on top of that. Yeah, I mean like, Konoka mentioned that before. The F4466 bus. Have you heard of it? Well, I wouldn't say I'm an expert, but some people are sharing a story about it online. They say it's a bus ridden by ghosts. Ghosts? The typical horror cliche, someone hops on a bus without thinking, and they see it's full of ghosts, so they jump off. Or someone falls asleep on the bus, and it's up to the parallel Kivotos. You know, like Isekai. They don't even like write over word. Let's go. Let's localize a W. The bus framing device was popular for a while. All the buses in the ghost stories had F4466 license plates. Surely that's just coincidence. A keg, it's not like you believe in any of that stuff. Besides, why would we find out how to ghost bus in the countryside during the middle of the day? Right after an investigation? It's too conservated. A drive. It's impossible. Ochi-san. Hey, Kotomi, welcome. Unless it's real. Hey, beep beep. Sensei gang, are you getting on? The ride's waiting. Maybe not this bus. Let's wait for the next one. Guess what? What? But there's only one bus that stops here? What? Oh, now that I look at it, the bus doesn't mention the route number on the sign. Excuse me, car driver, is this bus to Machiakawa? Suspicious driver? Not say anything. Hello? Do you hear me? No answer. Now the music stopped. I'm here! Hello, let's go. Welcome to the stream. I'm reading here the event story of like the current event of like the archive. Kivotos Unsolved Mystery in search of Tsuchinoko, the unknown creature. Kind of like. I'm gonna summarize it like when the episode like is done for now. But I'm episode 3. Something about this stinks. Perhaps it's time to bring it out. Bring out what? Not the gun on your back, right? Girls are so pretty. Always are. I don't think it's a good idea to pick a fight with a ghost. Sensei, please keep an eye on Konoka. When it comes to superstitions, Konoka always gets herself into trouble. That's what kind of I want me about. Konoka, let the bus go. No, Sensei, my little friend, works wonders for stations like this. You've left with no other choice, bub. Oh, what is that? Student notebook? It seems you're unfamiliar. Well, watch and learn. Kivotos drivers fear this way more than my rifle. Hello, sir. I'm from Valkyrie. Hence the badge. Might show me your license? No answer. Oh, was that too quiet? I said I want to see operator's license for this heavy-duty conveyance. Refusal to surrender documentation is automatic violation. No answer. Just drove off? Ah, sir, hold! Don't you dare! The music shifted into something more funny. A sudden inspection sounds terrifying, yeah. I mean, I understand like that he would like drive off. He really dared? Maybe girls are also afraid of tickets? You're just wait. You just wait, buddy. I know your blades. But still, Sensei, those impressive investigative skills look just like an ordinary bus. Well, Reno tipped me off. Tsubasa suspected it. That's because I'm expert. Am I many signs? Really? What gave away, director? All shall be revealed in time, Konoka. They can't reveal to her because she gets spooky, scary of that stuff. Konoka. Huh? Yeah, Tsubasa's a new one. Like, not playable character yet, but pretty new. Oh, I think this is the real boss? Wow, she prevented unlock. Oh, that's cool. The real one? Wait, I mean, I'm not saying I thought the other one was a ghostbusters or something like that. The other one must have been a ghostbuster. A Mikkel boss driver. Welcome aboard! Please mind the step, little lady. Thank you. Hello. This may seem like a strange question, but there was a bus here earlier and... Huh? Boss? That's strange? That one was me, sorry. You're the sus bus driver? Oh gosh. This is the only bus that stops here, see the sign? The other one must be a ghost bus. Ultimately, we never figure out where the suspicious bus came from or where it went. To be continued. It's not weird, I was just in a hurry. But why would you stop there for a moment? As expecting them to get in. Okay, this was episode 3. This summarized like the whole story until episode 3. Normally I just summarize episode to episode. Konoka like watch TV. And based on the horoscope, it would be like in a week the most horrible day for her. Like really horrible. This was like first time like this kind of like horoscope program like announced it in this way. And the only way to prevent that is like to get like a snake as lucky charm or so. But at the same time she was also doom posting in a chat, in the open chat or so. And then it's some guy called Anonymous called about, you know, about Tsuchinoko. And I think like her brain kind of like wired like what she read and like what she heard like the same time. That she should need a Tsuchinoko to like prevent her unluck. Tsuchinoko are like those snakes that are like fat as if they ate a hot dog, and then they have like at the end like a really tiny wimpy tail or so. Like they're fat and they have like a tiny tail. They're kind of cute, I think. I'm pretty sure they exist in real life, but here it's like doesn't exist in Kivotos as a mythic creature. So it's so cute though. Yeah, they are. Konoka was like, you know, to Kana, I'm gonna be off for a week, I'm gonna find a real Tsuchinoko. And Kana was like kind of worried and be like, Sensei, go along with her, you know. If you do, I will let you off the hook. Sensei was kind of like arrested because a misunderstanding. He got like the little school yearbook of Iori or so, and I probably think he wouldn't be able to talk his way out, so kinda was like, help her out, I'll let you off the hook for now, and then yeah, something like that. They met like their Frena and Tsubasa, this were like online friends from Konoka or so, and they're like all there together to like search for Tsuchinoko or something like that. They went like to the rural kind of area, like always like a village ahead or so, and they just go there like to find the mythical being. And they're all like into some kind of occult. Rena doesn't believe in that. She just comes along to be like, it does exist, you know, I proved this, I said so, something like that. Tsubasa's like there about like alien occult, and Konoka just wants to find one, you know, kinda like that. Am I arrested? Yeah. I see it's a mission to find Tsuchinoko. Basically, just like to find like this fat snake with a tiny tail.
But some weird things happened. So like before they like went to the lodge they like rented, you know, some strange old man came and be like, don't go there, it's gonna be dangerous, you know. This goddamn spook. And then there's also the ghost bus. This has like the initials of F4466, you know. This was kind of unusual because bus plates don't have those kind of like bus that like about a kind of like story. Like when you go into a bus, you know, then you discovers like full of ghosts when you jump off, you know. Or if you like sleep in the bus, then you get like taken to like another dimension or so. You maybe die there or something like that. Like those kind of like those kind of tales. And Konoka almost like went in there, you know, but like drove off before anything could like happen. And Rina and Tsubasa could like deduct it that much, you know. We're like, we shouldn't tell her. She would get spooked and scared, you know, something like that. If anyone told me that place was dangerous, I would immediately leave. Yeah. But it's like basically like so much of the gist. I went there for everyone has their own reasons, but already like some things are strange. To be honest, I like want to make some comment as well. Like, what if the bus was like 6969? You know, what's if the kind of bus where you can't leave until you have like, you know, clank 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 with each other, like blab 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 blab. What with this kind of bus? I think this would not be too bad. Instead of a spooky bus, it's like, you know, this kind of doujinshi thing. Lying? So she won't be scared, so a bit dangerous? No? Yeah. I'll sacrifice myself! I volunteer! Yeah, with those cute girls. Also, I kind of find it funny, you know, like, especially like in isekai or like fantasy stories, you know, when I go to dungeons, something like that. They're trap rooms, right? I yet have like those finds, one anime that does like a trap room where it's like you can't leave until you have sex first, and then shit, you know. When they have all either to do that or wait for someone outside to open the door for them. Then, before they could get to the act, when someone opens the door, hey, everyone's safe, and then, oh, I'm sorry, excuse me, close the door, no, let us out! This would also be kind of funny. You opened my eyes to a new possibility. Amazing. Yeah. I'm cooking here right now. I might be the first one to like write something like that. And if this gets to anime, cool. But yeah, let's continue for now. Being safe in the middle of the act would be hilarious, right? So let's go to episode 4 of that. Innovating! Yeah! Shoutouts to me if someone does that. Ah, take in the fresh air! That'll cure what ails ya! And say, why are you lagging so far behind? A bit slower, please. Can't walk anymore. Haha, what is that about? Sounds like you're out of shape. Oh, you're the freak here. We've been yelling you to slow down for the past 10 minutes. Jeez, what a bunch of slackers. What about Director Mo? I love that background, really like the colors. Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty old PG. I think like it's 4 years old. Tsubasa, by the way, is a Familium Science School. You see like that on the design like a little bit, that there's like this kind of card here. She's like from the kind of nerd school. So all the stats are like into intelligence. Not like really like in stamina and strength. Wow, you look like death warmed over. But doesn't it feel good to sweat a little? Can you muster energy to answer? Okay, so that's not the place I want to go.
I mean, Konoka has energy because she's like a senior in the Valkyrie, you know? She's like kind of an officer, more or less. So she needs like the energy and stamina to like chase after like people. Rena here is like a little Ojo-sama, like fashion design. And Tsubasa is like just another nerd, another geek or so. So of course not. It's not a laughing matter. Oh, Tsubasa collapsed. You finally hit the first spot. Really? There's nothing here? Wait. Let me catch my breath. Tsubasa's pretty, she's delicate and precious. If you find her pretty, I suppose. I think she's just a little kid, I'm not sure. Like the clothing's oversized for her. Her tie is like loose. The bag is a little bit too big for her. Kinda like me thinking she's like too small, not grown enough for that role yet. She's like putting herself into. She's kind of like... Just if I overanalyze, you know? It could just be random designs stitched out together, but I'm just keeping that in my back mind for now. It's kind of like analogy, for example, like in Breaking Bad, you know, where Jesse Pinkman has like oversized clothes, you know, and pretends to be a gangster, drug dealer or so, but he's not ready for that role yet, you know. He was never meant to be like a criminal, because it turns out he's a good guy. He has like a moral compass. He gets like the conscience, you know, doesn't want kids to get involved into crime and something like that. And I kind of like think like, maybe Tsubasa, maybe it's like making up an ego, I don't know, but just over analyzing for now. If it doesn't turn out to be like the way, then just like, yeah, I think that was cute. Design was cute. There was not much attention also. Oh. Yes, there's a first exploration site on Mount Shirakawa. Of course, this location looks unassuming. Tsuchinoko wouldn't then somewhere interesting. It's trying to avoid people. Well, you're not wrong. Really? Last question, I promise. Are we just going to keep searching? Like this entire mountain? To find a fat snake that may not even exist? If this mountain has a Tsuchinoko, we will find it. Look at the sky. Kivotos. It's blue. Now we go back like to the forest thing. 30 minutes later. She got like this exhausted face again. She collapsed. Hey, what are you doing down there? We've barely started. I briefly had an out-of-body experience. Therefore, souls exist. Cite that. QED. What's she even talking about? Sensei? What's the X of this work? Don't respawn, pretend to be a corpse. You two are useless. Yeah, we are sorry. I like the expression. She cooks so dead. What are you smirking at? Huh? Me? You didn't know? You're smiling practically from ear to ear. Oh, was I? Well, there's no special reason. It is just fun about just being out here with y'all. I see. Hey, I'm curious.
These reactions are amazing. Yeah, they are. They all have like kind of unique.
Does Milieu not have club activities, Tsubasa?
They have? I mean, we have a gamer club. At least game development.
Because then you could go on outings like this with even more people. Well, how should I explain this? It's a bit of a long story. Truthfully, I did actively participate in a club, but I cannot any longer. Club. It was closed down due to budget stuff, underperformance, lack of intellectual justification.
Understandable, you got a good job.
Sorry. No, it's fine. Didn't scratch me or anything.
I love the pompuring girl. It's good that you do. I don't know the term yet.
Millennium is a merit-based academy, so if I manage to find Tsuchinoko, maybe I can revive the club? I've never heard of Shutter Club being reopened. Well, I'll help you, if I don't believe that Tsuchinoko exists.
Why is you blushing, Reina? A good person, actually, huh? The Sanrio character, really? The yellow puppy? Okay, I heard about Sanrio, like how they look like, but not really like about their names. So thank you, I suppose.
Of course, if a theory is incorrect, then proving it's also important. By the way, where's Konoka? You know, I think I heard her run off. Maybe she found something? We have to watch out for her. Konoka is the weakest among us.
Maybe like mentally, or like handling occult stuff.
Seriously? She's a Valkyrie.
What's your point? Distance.
What was that pathetic scream? Konoka! Quick, let's find her!
Well, she's really similar. It's very clear resemblance. Yeah, I suppose because of the yellow. Among Us mentioned. Oh, her face. She seems like she's dying. Sensei, help! What's wrong, Konoka? Look so pale.
I noticed something very in the ground. I dug it up.
It's over. There's a box sealed like in a tight knitted rope thing. And it's like plastered with talismans. Yeah, what could be in there?
What is this? It's ominous. It's a warm wooden chest. You need to check the manufacturing date. But these charms look intact, despite being made of paper. I don't think it's that old. How can you be so calm about this? This is serious stuff! What do I do? Should I throw it back in the hole? Should I dig even deeper? Wait, you're not going to open it? Who? What? No, listen. While the so-called mainstream media only focuses on mysterious charms being hexes or omens, this is strictly inaccurate. It's very much opposite. If you do your research, learn that these are mainly used for blessings and wishes. No, not this box, no matter how you spin it! This one's cursed! Haha, you're water type, aren't you? You're trying to transfer your bad luck to me, a fire type? I also think we should bury it and pretend this never happened. Not because I believe it's cursed or anything, it's just rude to open someone's stuff. It could be sentimental.
He puts on the glasses. and the thermal scanner thingy. Lovely how they indirectly tried to cheer her up. Yeah, kind of like. Also, I love Tsundere. Rena's kind of like funny. Interesting to like watch her. Ah, it's open. It's a sun statue in there. It has a face. It's kind of like Fat Pikachu. Not really Fat Pikachu, but I don't know. Like, you know, you see a Pikachu, but it's not a Pikachu face, but it's like the face of an old man. I kind of like that, I think. Or whatever. It's a stone statue. Maybe an idol. Or even a doll. You know, I say like Pikachu with like this kind of realistic face because the writer from the Archive, the main writer who wrote like until volume F or like volume 1 chapter 3 was like Isaku-san. He was like called the Pikachu man. So maybe it's a cameo? I don't know. Yeah, he did pretty good for the story. Like if you, for example, like go to volume EX Decachromaton, reach the credits there, you will see a special thanks to him kind of like as well. Oh, it will make sense, how cute. Yeah. They're still respecting like the old like ex-workers there, Hablak. It's dangerous, is what it is. Calm down, it's just ordinary stone doll. It's probably a local custom. There's nothing ordinary about a stone doll that had to be locked away in a box, see with charms and type of rope. It is fine. Unfortunately, it's a fake. Huh? A fake? He removed the glasses. First of all, this is made of solid stone. It's too light relative to its volume. The surface texture is far too even. Okay. It seems like they touched the doll and lifted and everything. Like it's a vision of a story style, you know. They didn't use like descriptive like words to like, you know, advance the story, but only dialogue so far, right? You see. And then like maybe like some movement of the characters. It's a good way to tell a story because it will not get too slow. I like this kind of writing style, you know. Instead of like bombarding with a paragraph of like, she picked it up. She looked at the statue. She shook it also. They just like describe what they did like via dialogue. I like that a lot more. You don't need to tell me of like you know, he grabbed a potato chip and he ate it, you know. You can just like make the vision of it storytelling because, you know, it's faster to do. He touched it? The hands touching a curse is dangerous. Yeah, I suppose. But some of them have different like kind of like standings in there. Some believe in it, some not, you know. She's like this kind of Okarun kind of like guy. Danadan, you know, like their belief in spaceships and so, but not like in ghosts or whatever, you know, something like that. I'll be haunting that now. Feel free to. I would say it's a mix of plastic resin and stone powder. It is likely mass-produced, probably from some gardening store. However, this box is made of real wood. It seems quite old. Someone did that on purpose. They were hoping the box would grant the stone enough legitimacy. Who's got that much time on their hands? Isn't this a bit of a prank? You would think, but happens fairly often. Mainly it's for content creation, like videos, augmented reality games, or via marketing, and sometimes people just hide what they make for no reason. They could have done it for attention, or purely to scare whoever finds it. It could be a hoax, or particularly nasty prank.
I've seen this type of thing before. People blend them in abandoned buildings I explore. See? I told you there was nothing, Sensei. You're blaming me? Well, if it's fake, then Konoka can relax. An ARG in this forest sounds cool, yeah. Augmented reality in this game would be cool, yes. I start digging! Eh? Just in case. Even if it's a prank, it still holds evil intentions, right? It's definitely an ominous object. So I see it away for good, so no one will ever see it again. I see your point, but if you're trying to protect others, you might as well take it with us. Dispose of it properly. Actually, digging takes a long time. Especially if you try like to hide like really feely, like far away. Can like take hours. 2-3 hours. No, this should have never been unearthed in the first place. I make sure it's very below the mantle. Everyone, grab a shovel. Let's go! Huh? Huh? Where would they get that shovel? And I kind of imagine like they dig with their pure hands. Yeah, actually, like a lot of time has passed. Like went to like evening-ish. To yellow sky. Now it's like kind of like night sky, evening. I can access this a lot. Yeah. City complete. Problem solved. Clear mind, a clear heart. Even my body feels rejuvenated. Oh, Tsubasa's exhausted. Does she ever get tired? Tsubasa collapsed. Dug like 10 meters all by herself? By the way, I kinda like got to know like from Shinri, for example, like that digging can take a long time. For example, if you have a corpse, for example, you know, assuming you murdered someone, and you want like to dig it, hide it, you know, in the earth. You need a long time. So if you, for example, like go to the graveyard, like say like at 0 AM or so, then I count like that you take like 6 hours or so to have like dug deep and like wide enough for the corpse like fit in, and then that nobody like will actually like find it, you know. You make it like too shallow, it's like easy to find, so you need like a lot of time, or like maybe a lot of hours. By then like the sun is like up, you know, like at 6 AM. And then you have like to make also sure like to, you know, fill in the hole and like leave before like visitors will like come. So yeah, they dug like 10 meters in this case here. They're like 3 people. It's like a little bit of slapstick, whatever, but yeah, about right, I think. How did your mind get to cops immediately? It's so scary. What are you implying? It's just like something I heard like about from a streamer or VTuber from Hollow Stars. It kind of like reminded of like that. Yeah, digging takes a long time, but 10 meters is a little bit too much. 10 meters a lot if you're not used to doing that kind of work. Yeah. Was 8 meters. Last measured. Ah, yeah, so dramatic. We abandoned anything. We just move a little soil. This was hardly a blade at the sandbox. Hey, are all you Valkyrie students like this? Not all of them. Ibuki is surely not. And small potatoes compared to others. Kana, she's something special. Yeah, she is. Remind me to stay on the right side of the law. Good idea. Well, perhaps we should head back? Yes! Are we done looking for the Tsuchinoko? It's almost dinner time, and we still have a few days left. The 5 minutes Dutch, I think I've had enough adventuring for one day. At least it's over. But we work all day and have nothing to show for it. Well, it wouldn't be very legendary. It was that easy to find, right? Good point. Small potato displays Selvin. Yeah. Huh? I think something in the bushes is following us. A little animal? Rena? Investigate what Rena saw. It was that same stone door. Even though we buried it 8 meters underground. Now you see like a little bit closer. The stone statue. It really seems like a Pikachu man. Or like a dog. I don't know. Mr. Pikachu man. Did they forget to put it back in the box? Surely not. Like, you know, when it was in the box, it wasn't like dirt dirty yet. And look at that, it has a pinkish, purplish aura on it. Pikachu isn't so funny looking. Yes. And yet, it looked crappier than before. And even exhausted? Sensei, are you lagging behind? I only shifted my eyes for a moment, but when I looked back, stone door was gone. Somehow, it seemed we earned a mysterious grudge. So ghosts can exhaust it too? Ah, true, it was here before, yeah. It seems like they dug it like underneath, and then was like, shit, you know, I need to go up again. Then it dug itself out there, and it's like, oh, exhausted. It was like tired enough to like not chase after Sensei and everyone. Imagine being rescued and then buried again. Yeah, right. We'll come back for revenge. So basically, what happened this episode is like they went to the forest to like find the Tsuchinoko, like searching for it. Konoka found like something, like it was a mysterious box and so. There was a Pikachu, Mr. Pikachu man. There's a stone doll there. They kind of like got spooked, so they decided like, you know, Konoka decided, let's dig it underneath like 8 meters or so. And spent like half a day with that. Then they called a day. Want to go back, and then turns like out that Rena, she like saw that the stone doll did like came out of the same hole like dug before. But one moment, like, you know, since I also saw that, look for Konoka, went back and the stone doll was kind of gone. Kind of like a mystery here. So something strange is going on in the mountains basically. But let's continue episode 5. The statue was waiting for the best timing, pretty much. So episode 5, Shadow over the Lodge. I think go now. It was very fun saying hi even for just for a little bit. See you tomorrow, Oji-san. Have a good stream. Thank you. Oh, you said Steam. Okay. Have a good Steam. Yeah, I will have a good Steam. Thank you. Bye bye. So like back to the lodge now, inside. Warm fireplace. Stream! No, I have a good Steam. I'm gonna have a good Steam for now. I'm gonna like check like the wish list and everything. See what's discounted. Okay. Mean. Yeah. Get back. Oh, she collapsed. Fair enough. I can't take another step. Same. You all seem exhausted. Rest for now. I get started on dinner. My body won't move? Has time stopped? Ah, looks like a classic case of muscle ache. Since everyone's beat, I'll do the cooking. Oh, thank you.
They're all not used to like exercising. Oh gosh. Except Konoka. Konoka's fine.
But no complaining, no matter how much you hate it, do you? You do know how to cook, right? Easy peasy, great stuff, you bought it, what's so difficult? That doesn't inspire confidence, wait! Should I watch her over this couch? What do you think, Tsubasa?
She's asleep.
She's already out. I suppose we did run around a lot. Big day. It makes sense that she's tired. A little sleepy too.
Oh, she sleeps as well. Take a nap. Clunk.
What the? I guess it does off.
Something distance made a sound.
Konoka? Is that you, Konoka?
Something from Konoka? Are you locked out?
Stop playing around, just get over here!
A question mark, question mark, question mark.
I know what you're doing. Don't be childish. I get enough of these stupid pranks from our roommates. Is it?
Yes, leave it to me. I go check.
No, I'll join you. Something doesn't feel right. Stay behind me, Sensei.
Someone's on the other side of the door.
Who's here to party?
Oh, Rena punches her.
Huh? What? Are you hitting me with your weak little fists? You idiot! I've had enough of your pranks! Look, you scared Sensei!
I did?
What's up?
Someone was at the front door. That wasn't you, Konoka?
What are you talking about? It just... Ah, then that's what that was? What's it supposed to mean? Well, while I was preparing the soup, I saw someone walking around the lodge. I knew you sleepyheads were inside, so I figured it was nothing. Then there's really someone out there? With us? Considering that you sent someone behind the front door. Yeah, probably. Anyway, let's chow. Or wake the director too. She needs the calories. Don't you think there's something more important going on? Ah, come on, nothing's more important than food. You gotta eat to live. Rise and shine, director.
And so, despite the awkwardness, we grabbed our plates. Unexpectedly, Monaco's food was quite delicious, though her choice of menu was a bit dad-coded. What does it mean, dad-coded? This is just like... No, I don't really know. My dad actually can like make proper food. When he was like a chef. Was a chef.
I see. So all that happened while I was asleep. I need to ask, just in case. Do any of you have, say, a swamp enemy who lives to torment you? Who would? Oh, I might. Huh? Let's see. There's a guy who saw revenge on my family line. That was about 2 weeks ago. But there have been a few others. It makes sense that 1 or 2 would show up but now. Surely you're joking. Nope, that's serious.
I mean, she's Valkyrie. Police, basically.
I don't just shuffle papers at a public peace bureau, at all. Ah, but that doesn't add up. It can't be me thereafter. Only Kana knows I'm out there. No, you can't be so sure. Huh? Someone's training you with all intentions, and this perfect opportunity for them. You're mostly alone, away from your colleagues, in isolated unfamiliar territory. Of course, for this hypothesis to hold true, the pursuer would have to possess a superhuman level of patience, tenacity, and most importantly, A deep-seated vendetta. Wait though, I don't think I've done anything to deserve me such intense crutch. Or maybe I have? You have?
I mean, would make sense. The criminals would like kinda hate her. This comes back as like, spooky stuff.
Well, when you carry out your duties, sometimes people get caught in the crossfire. You can't make omelette without breaking a few eggs, you know? Should a Valkyrie officer say that? You're supposed to violently defend Kivotos. Oh, it's fine. Everything I've ever done was in self-defense. Believe me. The 7 prisoners. Why mention them? I've heard the rumors. There were 7 criminals so dastardly, so unhinged, so violent, that their own schools called in the General Student Council Special Forces. And while in custody of the Corrections Bureau, they escaped. What if they're not just after Konoka, the Public Peace Bureau, and the entire Valkyrie Police School? Maybe we are in actual danger. Well, then it's not about spooky stuff anymore. But it is mysterious music. Perhaps you're exaggerating just a little? The fear's got some legs? Really? You're a criminal who's meticulous, persistent, hates Valkyrie more than anything. And not just the one. Oh, what a relief. Huh? I was so worried we were dealing with a ghost. A phantasm. They're pretty hard to shoot, you know? This kid criminal is easy as a pie. I just need to catch them and throw them in the slammer. Yep, I was thinking so too. Same mind. Ah, forget I said slammer. I mean, I lawfully transferred them to the Corrections Bureau for rehabilitation. You make it sound so simple. They have a reputation. Even I've heard of the 7 prisoners. Oh yeah? You've heard of the 7 prisoners, but not the Public Peace Bureau? Sorry, I didn't mean... no need to apologize for it. I'm just razzing you. I've got it all handled, no matter who comes to us or how many reinforcements I bring. I protect you. That's a promise. Another problem solved? I was all worked up for nothing. Hmm? Oh, there's like one of those so-called 7 prisoners. He's still doing okay? The last time I heard about her was like in the Magical Girl event. So I will hydrate myself for now, before I continue and summarize what's up. So what happened here? They went back to the lodge. Rena, Tsubasa Sensei, muscle aches, couldn't move. So Konoka went out to cook. But Rena woke like up a little bit because there's someone at the front door. Someone's like slouching around the lodge or so. But when Konoka came in, got like food for everyone. She also like sensed that someone was outside. And she has kind of a hunch who it could be. Not a ghost, surely. And she would be like pretty relaxed, you know. Kind of relief. It's like not one, but like a criminal. The prisoners maybe. Like someone who has a grudge against her. But it's like about that. We saw at the end of the silhouette of like one of 7 prisoners. And it's like probably Mirai. Like a millennium kind of like criminal. But let's go into episode 6. The next day, This isn't going to work. This method is stupid. Huh? You're just saying that now? I've had enough of it now. We've been flipping rocks for 2 hours. But Rena, snakes are like shaded humid areas. What is a Tsuchinoko anyways? Are you sure it's even a snake? Does there any characteristics besides being fat? Oh, that's a pointed question. First off, it's not merely a fat snake. Things is rather crude, not to mention rude. The public calls it such because its shape's easy grasped. I would say that Tsuchinoko is more of a rhomboid. Or is that so? What else do you know? While witnesses differ, most agree that Tsuchinoko makes a sha sound when it feels threatened. Is that like a cat? Like Rena? More astounding is that it came spring up about 1 whole meter right at you. That's a cat. Interesting theory. Could the Tsuchinoko actually be a cat? Why are you convincing yourself? Do you have any more relevant information? I cannot say I do. I do have a tool that may prove useful. You should create a team name. Explain. Why would that help? A name sets intention. If we call ourselves an investigation team, from that moment on, our purpose becomes investigating. It will unconsciously help us focus on our goal while building camaraderie. And some researchers believe in the law of attraction. The flow of the universe is set to readjust to one's thoughts and desires. Don't start with plausible theory on work ethic, only to pivot into pseudo-scientific drivel. I'm glad we have with Rena like a Tsukumi. Be like, Dondoki, what the heck? And whatever. I'm with her. I think we could use a cooler name. Or any name. What do you think, Sensei? I agree. Here's an example. Since we investigate the occult, we could call it the occult. Don't you dare! I will murder you! I thought sounded pretty good. Then how about we stick to our original purpose and call ourselves the Tsuchinoko Investigation Team. I love it, because you can read it as TIT. We are TIT. Hello, I'm a member of the TITs. Let's go, I like it. It doesn't really get the blood pumping, you know? What? Can we spice it up a little? What? Titties? This would be only upgrade to like tits. What? Why are you looking at me? Hey, you're the one who exit our cult name. If you're going to be so critical, think of an alternative. Tsuchinoko Investigation Team is good. With a tit, yes. Our great fashion designer. With a glance. Shows your creativity, Rena. Wait, this has nothing to do with fashion design. Ah. So you do think there's some creative overlap? Yeah, log in, Whitehan. Show us your chops. Log in. Localizers. They also got brain rotted. Normally, people nowadays, like back in this, like say like focus, you know, concentrate. But now log in. X. How about Expedition Team X? That sounds cooler. No, scrap that. We should. I think it's cool. Expedition Team X. It sounds like we're secret agents. I do you of outreach, and the little kids always pick weak names like Hope or Happy for last teams. I'm glad to see Whitehead's got some bite. Really? It's fine? Of course it is. I suggested it.
I love her.
Now that we have named our searches to be more fruitful. Alright, Expedition Team X, let's get serious and fight at Tsuchinoko.
So it went like into evening. From day to afternoon to evening.
This isn't working! This is somehow even more stupid! Is there a problem? Well, we just glossed over it, but we didn't change our strategy at all! We flipped so many rocks that I'm starting to recognize some of these bugs! I see, worry not. Our attractions already bring us closer to Tsuchinoko. But be careful. Our negative language and use the past tense whenever possible. For example, I found the Tsuchinoko instead of I want to find the Tsuchinoko. Doesn't it make sense? What a joke! A lot of pseudoscience! Wait, what time is it? Huh? What do you mean? Do we need to head to the bus stop? No, because see... the bus already left. It's fine, you know what? Call a taxi, no problem.
They have no connection? They have no connection, right? Yeah, I thought so. Boop, 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 boop. Yep, no connection.
Wow, really?
She'd like tried 2 times.
Eins, not working. Kivotos still has dead zones? I don't have any bars either. There's no signal out there. How about we just start walking? Wait. You know, I think I saw a phone booth nearby. Yes, I saw it too. Head on then, I call a cab. Back in a jiffy. Whee! Wait, it's getting dark. Dangerous too. She's gone. I'll join her. You two wait here.
Something approached from the side. Konoka?
Your move, creep. Eh? Sensei? Sorry about that. Knew I was being tailed. Thought you might be my prisoner.
So there's a phone booth in a forest? That is strange. That is strange. It's too convenient, too good to be true.
So what's up? Did you forget something? Oh, you followed me because you were worried about me? Wow, the royal treatment? Can't say I get that at the bureau. In fact, they're the ones who pull me into the feet whenever there's an incident. So, while it is deeply appreciate your concern, I'm fine. As you can see, I even found the phone all by myself. Now one moment please, I just need to make a quick call.
Isn't the placement of this phone booth like a bit weird?
Sensei, I'm sorry, but do you have some change?
You know, it could be like Mirai who like put the phone booth up to like scam people. He's a scammer. I thought this might happen. Good thing I tag along.
Oh, you want in the booth too?
Isn't this a little bit too narrow?
Is that a little cramped? Should I step out? Alright, whatever you say. Let's get this over with. Hello, is this Kivo Cab? Great, I need a ride. This is... Oh yeah, about that. I'm not sure exactly, but it's up Mochiyakawa. Sensei, we need to disperse it. Another kind, now! So where was I? Alright, right, we are near Mochiyakawa bus stop. Yeah, we can meet you there. There's 4 of us, so maybe a compact car will be too uncomfortable for Sensei? Gadget, if you can sense a shotgun, the three of us sit in the back with the scrawny girl in the middle. It's disconnected again. What kind of payphone is this? Ah, yes, the compact sign. If it's the closest. We'll be waiting, so head right over. Yes, thank you so much. Have a nice night. Get our remembrance of Sensei. Now let's get the girls and head to the stop. We use 4 coins. So it's like each coin 15 seconds. Any? I don't know. Hey, what? Is this jammed? What's the piece of the door? Hey, you cheeky little punk! Sensei, stand back for a moment. Just gotta finesse it. Oh, it doesn't really move. Sensei, any more coins on you? Think we need to call for help? Not anymore. He used them all. When it rains, it pours, huh? Sorry, it's my fault. You had nothing to do with it. Our door, it broke. No, it's because I'm cursed. It's my bad luck infecting everyone else. This is why I hide away when I'm feeling off. Just to ride it out alone. You really believe in those things? Luck. Superstition. It's not I believe. It's reality, isn't it? Think about it. Getting trapped in a phone booth. That's rare. Once in a lifetime if ever. But to happen now after everything else? It's because I'm a bad cycle. Well, if it gets too late, I'm sure our two will notice and call for help. At least the taxi company isn't on that. It's pretty cramped in here. Tell me about it. It's getting warm. No kidding. Probably why you're only supposed to have one person in a booth, hmm? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bump you, but... What am I even doing? Oh, the phone's ringing? It's ringing? No. Can you even call up phone booth? Technically, yes. But it's not very common, right? Should I pick it up?
Why not?
I suppose I should. I mean, how could I not?
Maybe you can ask for help.
Hello?
Was some rumbling? Roaring flames, the hellish screams pierce through the receiver. Payphone question mark? You will burn here too. Burn until you die.
Sensei? You hear that too? That was real?
Hold on, Konoka. It's a glitch or prank.
That's impossible! We would call this payphone at all times while we are locked in here!
Yeah. It could be something spooky or maybe not. But this was odd. I mean, the payphone was kind of like conveniently there. Kind of like sus on placement. But yeah, sure.
They said we burned to death and you know it's getting warm in here. No, not imagining. The floor's really hot, scorching.
It really is.
But let's take calming breaths and wait to be rescued.
10 minutes passed. Help never arrived. Actually, it's kind of like a tough situation here, but you know, in a cramped room with a girl, not so bad.
Sensei, are you alright? You're sweaty, really fogging up the place.
Same to you, Konoka. Suppose it's a little uncomfortable.
Guess we have no choice. Sensei, come a bit closer.
Yeah.
Try against me. Guess it should work. Now then. Charge!
Oh, did he shoot a gun?
Ah, that's so refreshing. Should have tipped it from the start. Sensei, you're not hurt, are you?
Ah, she threw the booth? Using the body wave? No thanks to you. I think you'd throw the booth.
Ah, there's nothing. How did it work out?
I like the background. You see like the phone was actually destroyed behind her. Static. Wait, that's not fair. Oh, she shot it 3-4 times. The phone was like broken.
Rest in pieces. Creep. Glad it's over. The thing's actually haunted.
We forget that.
Let's hurry back.
Ultimately, we never learned who had called us. Okay, spooky public phone. So they were in the mountains. They didn't really change their tactics. They got a new name, Expedition Team X. But it was like late. They missed the bus, so they they also can't call them because they don't get connection. They saw a phone booth like nearby, so Konami went in there, called a taxi. Sensei was also like there, and they were like trapped. But they broke out by destroying the phone booth, and maybe Mira is behind that. I don't know. It would like make things less spookier to like know if there's just a person behind it, not a spooky ghost. Okay, downstream Mount Shirakawa is the location. So episode 7 then. The ultimate ghost story. Oh, we're here. Oh, stop.
Ah, Konoka Sensei. What happened to you two? We were about to start a search party? Why are both so sweaty? Not of breath?
Oh, you know, we were like in a room where we can't get out unless we have... Oh yeah, oh, we're done.
Oh, Rena, I don't want to talk about it. It was an act of desperation.
Nothing happened. Well, a few things happened.
Something definitely happened.
I explained the incident in the phone booth. Afterward, we all compared notes on that. Suspicious bus. In the stone door. Suspicious bus, stone door, phone booth.
What? There was a ghost bus? I was threatening a ghost? Why didn't you tell me?
Because you get scared and freak out, obviously.
Throw salt in the area!
Sensei's sweat has a lot of salt. Maybe we are protected? Sounds like a great area. We should still shower when we get back.
If all this is true, it seems you two face a poltergeist.
While poltergeists are mainly known for moving objects flickering lights, they're also capable of causing sudden temperature fluctuations.
But it's strange. I am very experienced in this field of study, and I have encountered more paranormal phenomena in the past. 24 hours for the entirety of my career.
The past 24 hours? Entirety of my career? The past day, a lot more happened. When when she was like doing abandoned building researches. Okay.
I noticed that too. So are you implying that someone's behind all this?
Not at all. I'm just noting that the density of paranormal occurrences has been exceptionally high. Yep, I thought so too.
Perhaps we are above ancient ruins, or aliens are conducting experiments over the area.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Maybe 7 prisoners are behind this. Common sense dictates that these can't all be all coincidence. Common sense dictates that these can't all be coincidence. Logically, someone is targeting us. Who among the 7 prisoners came off this? As long as the goes, I'll go with it. If it's a criminal, I'm thinking of... But I would be surprised. She's a planner. Always early prepared. It's the same prisoner I expected last time. As a matter of fact, it is. Hate this. Of all the places, why did Tsuchinoko have to show up here? Or maybe this is what attracted to Tsuchinoko. Wait, I see a headlight coming. It's on the taxi. Get back to the lodge. And think this... it's kind of like... kind of crunchy. Like kind of like it's... broken. What the hell? This is a transformer? No, it's a payphone? What? Nani Korea? So in the bus transformer, there's a payphone on the pilot seat, and next to it is like some co-pilot. I don't know. Is this the Pikachu stone doll? What the hell? Hey, you little punks! I'm a fan of you! There's a lot going on. So these are not ghosts, they're machineries, huh? Cool. So dreadfully incohesive. It's more confusing than scary. Look, I was going to make you get on, but you had to threaten me with a ticket! And go all trigger happy on my phone move! And who in their right mind thinks 8 meters down? They seem to have quite a grudge. They have some nerve mentioning our right minds. Even Konoka wouldn't find this scary. What is that? Never mind. You silver devil! It's all your fault! I show you true terror! Heading for Konoka! Watch out! No, she's chasing up. Hey, if you want to read a ghost story and follow the script, you can't just run people over. Scare me instead, I dare you! The ultimate ghost story isn't creating one. Stop lying, you're not a ghost at all, are you? Eh? You're so scared I can't even scream. End of the line! No, Konoka, you're going to get hit. You have to touch, please! Sensei! My hand this is. Take Konoka and run. Ah! It's flashbang. She's throwing hands with the payphone transformer thingy. It had a flash. Oh, explosion around here, a lot of smoke. It did! It really hurt! Ow! Oh, that was hard! She threw hands with the transformer? With the mecha? What just happened? Tsubasa, did you see that? She destroyed it with her fist? It was a marvelous straight punch. Oh, really? Oh, did you right up until the end? Just doesn't make sense. Tsubasa. Hey, Tsubasa? Tsubasa also dead. Oh gosh. Sensei, she's down! She's dead! Ah, this is really the worst. I took vacation days on this. I want to go home. Gosh. Yeah. So it's seen the ghost encounter anticlimactically with anyone learning anything. What was that sound? And later that night. To pass out during such a critical moment. As the leader of the expedition team, I'm so ashamed. Honoka, you want to be hit? How did you make it out? Well... somehow... While there's no such thing as magic in the world, sometimes even weirder things can happen. I mean, she just did that one punch! I don't understand, but it seems like everything's resolved? 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 No, not all. I don't know what any of them was about. What do you think, Sensei? I know it wasn't normal. I think we should get out of here. Then we agree. No, what about Tsuchinoko? You still want that thing? This is my bad luck that attracted the ghost, but did they fight the Tsuchinoko? It seems you two are split on the next course of action. Nevertheless, it's late and there's no point in moving out tonight. Let's leave for now and decide what to do in the morning. Actually, I'll take the back. Did the taxi actually came or not? Oh, now you're acting like a leader? Well, I agree with you actually. So all the paranormal activities were like from those mechas. Say. The middle of the night. Oh, in my bed! Oh! Okay, this is a nice bedroom. In the lodge there. How much of stone wood? Sensei. What's up, Konoko? Can't sleep? Oh, there's Tsubasa too for special classes. Shh, Sensei. Someone's outside the window. What? Oh, since when? Don't know, we just noticed. Accurately, and also after I saw the Konoko was up. The fact they were watching us now makes highly likely they're behind everything. My hunch is still that's one of the 7 prisoners. Mitsu Kyoko. Mitsu Kyoko? This is the first time I heard of this name. Konoka, I prepped the camera. We can start recording when you're ready. Good. Then we rush them on the count of 3. 1, 2... Charge! Why are you doing so loudly? Why don't you make a surprise attack? Look, Rena sleeping? Huh? What? Were they in Rena's room? They were right here. Where'd they go? You saw them, right? Yes, they were standing there, peering in and couldn't open the window. Shove it. Disappeared into thin air. Alright, director, did you get the photo? We'll take a look, but don't hold your breath. It's supposed to move on 3. What's all that record? What happened, Sensei? Apparently, someone's outside. You think they're behind all the strangeness? Outside? You said they were looking through the window? What's the matter? Is the half asleep or something? I'm fine, but isn't it weird if you think about it? We're on the 2nd floor. Oh yeah, that is strange. Very so.
So to summarize. The payphone incident, the bus incident, ghost bus, the stone door accident. There are mechas. Some AI is built inside of them to do all these kind of things. And Konoka has the suspicion that one of the 7 prisoners behind of that, Mitsu Kyoko, was the name drop. Even though I saw a still of like a Mirai, like Millennium criminal, kind of. They were like back in the lodge after Konoka one punch like the mecha transformers. It had this fat sound of like finger. Nice voice acting. But yeah, they one punch it, they're back to lodge, sleeping, they're exhausted from the day, but they figured Konoka and Tsubasa, also Sensei, someone was like looking outside the window, like inside there. So they were like to attack it, but couldn't. It was like a gun. And the trainer was kind of like, you know, saying it's kind of weird. We're on the 2nd floor. So it could either be it's actually a ghost, or it's like some effects of it, but I think like there aren't to be it's a freaking ghost. It's real after all. So yeah. But with that, going to episode 8. So yeah, this is scary. If it's a real person, you can like kind of throw hands of it, but if a ghost, yeah, it could be kind of scary.
Sorry to keep you waiting. After results? Oh, as Konoka? She's barricaded herself in her room, hiding from the ghost. Can you get her? She'll be relieved. It's not a ghost. Hear that? Hurry down here! Don't rush her. Konoka's sensitive, so we should go easy on her. Seriously? Really? Wasn't a ghost? Explain. Everyone gather around and look at this photo. And? There's nothing here. I thought so too, at first. But see here? In the corner, if you really zoom in between the bushes, there is some... thing? The character is right after Konoka opened the window. It's a little out of focus. I wasn't ready, for some reason. But this is it, and certain, this is the common X factor. This has been watching us, and causing all that trouble. And naturally can only conclude that this is... great. You know, I think it's more of an ivory? A white? Not gray the color. The type of alien. Tsubasa, what makes you so sure this is gray? I know it seems unlikely, but hear me out? Consider this. In the middle of the night, someone's watching us from outside the window. It's a classic precursor to an alien abduction. Most abductees report feeling watched before the alien encounter. Sound familiar? What it sounds like is a paranoid delusion. I do not think so. Not if we all saw the same thing. Sensei saw it too? Is that right, Sensei? I am not sure if it was an alien. Someone was there. I'm also not sure, I don't see photos. But what about mass hysteria? That doesn't explain the photo. It's irrefutable proof. This is a lens flare or no noise, clearly. I would like to present an additional hypothesis. Aliens are capable of hypersonic movement, which happens to be silent. UFOs are usually said to fly with a single whisper of sound. You're saying that alien was watching us, then fled super fast once you opened the window? Because of the alien technology, he didn't hear anything. There's no other way to explain it. There definitely is! You have my 8 wild leaps of logic. First you said that Tsuchinoko was an alien drone, but they had a snake scouting drone. Why would they show up and creep on us in person? Where's the consistency? Where's the consistency, oh my? As long as it's not ghost. It's all she cares about? Sure, but consider everything we experienced. It was also supernatural. Nothing made rational sense. Rather than pretending it was coincidence, it's more realistic to conclude that they have a shared cause. You're not right to think that. No, I still don't buy it, unless I see the alien with my own two eyes. I refuse to believe. You're on my side, right, Sensei? First off, someone's outside the lodge. Should we report that to Valkyrie? That's a good point. No matter who or what that was, it's dangerous. Wait, if you call it in, then the General Student Council might start a cover-up. Just like they did with all the other UFOs. I've had enough of your paranoid conspiracies. I'm calling! Did they get connection? Doot. So, probably not. There's no tone. Is this plugged in? The cord looks intact. Ah, they do it like via the phone in the lodge. Then why is it? Could it be? Checking like the wires maybe? The outside? Ah, okay, you see the outside version of, the night version of that. It's not during daytime, but during night it looks a lot more prettier, the lodge. As I thought, according to my predictions, this is the worst case scenario. What do you have there, Director? It is a telephone line. Or more accurately, a cut telephone line. What? The telephone was our only lifeline. If they got this, then... Yep. Oh no, the bridge! As I thought, you're too late. They can't cross over to the other side anymore. What? This was a fight a few hours ago? What happened to the bridge? Everyone calm down, listen. The theory is that this bridge was cut intentionally. This was likely by the same person who cut the telephone line, the same person who's watching us. They are trying to keep us isolated. Huh? Why? Why would they do that? Because we are looking for the Tsuchinoko. The Tsuchinoko is a scouting drone, and we, Expedition Team X, are the aliens' greatest threat. Maybe we have come closer to revealing the truth about the Tsuchinoko than anyone else has ever before. Tsubasa, cut the nonsense and get real. Oh, phew. Came like up, there's a flash banging like with the background. What's that? It's a bright. It's a UFO. It's here. They're really aliens? Wait, hold up. I've seen this before. It's a flare. Huh? Yeah. Fuck A? Yeah, looks like the DVD director really is a superstitious coward. Come on everybody, it's time for some payback. What's going on? Don't look like aliens. Of course not, what do we do? On the other side of that? Aha, finally something I understand. Time to take out the trash!
Oh, finally she can like fight back. So it was not ghosts and everything. Just some people out there. Oh gosh, Konoka! She is holding the paper cup with her teeth. Or suction power, whatever she has there. Nice, and Rena looks cute as always. Nice, I love the chibis. I'll pick them up though. I would love to hear the sha. Oh, there are a lot of them. What is that? There's a little tank. This is increasing defense. Increase ditch damage or special strings. Okay, this will not really help. Okay, cool. Wataku. Oh, she's still like sitting, Konoka. And yeah, thumbs up. I like that. Huh? What happened? I thought there was a fight? There was. The kind of trip on your own shoes as soon as it started. You fainted instantly, so if you figured you should leave you there. During such a critical moment. Shameful. Does it mean you beat up all those fucks on your own? Another wild leap of logic. No. Konoka handled most of them. Oh, they were pretty far for a prank. Now, how about we have some real fun? Wait, we surrendered! You were not an innocent civilian, would you? We're not innocent civilians. Of course I would. Who told you otherwise? Our Christians can't do that! Yes, obvious. Why do you think I joined the force? That's maybe we should call it even. They've learned that it's not smart to mess with an officer. Wait, what are you talking about? He never messed with you. It's a false accusation. He's bad evidence. Did you cut the telephone line in the bridge? Oh yeah. It was us. Yes, I'm now sensing her back. Considering you are the one who brought out the tank. Classic gaslight. Whose side are you on? We have a few comedians here. Trying out for talent show, huh? Hey, Rena. You said you don't believe in magic? How about I show you some right now? You see, I have this magic ability to make anyone tell the truth. Isn't that neat? She's beating them up. Kicking their asses. No, honestly, I swear, that's it. Okay, we were the ones spreading the Tsuchinoko rumors. That would lure you out here. But we didn't do any of that other stuff, promise. Wait, did you say... all the Tsuchinoko evidence is manufactured and delivered hoax? Huh? Who are you? There's no Tsuchinoko? Yeah, obviously there's no such thing as Tsuchinoko. We knew the deputy director was superstitious, so we blew up the rumor to trap her here. You talking to me specifically? Why is that? You got a death wish? Wait, come on, be real now, that's a prank! Everyone knows that Tsuchinoko is a myth! Like Santa! But you did a bit of trick to her. Say it's a fault for falling for it, fan. You engaging toxic victim blaming. Hey, whose side are you on? No. It does exist.
I see. Tsuchinoko does not exist. Tsubasa? I thought if I founded Tsuchinoko and the aliens, the seminar would have to acknowledge my good work. I'd be able to reopen my club. Oh, I knew this could happen. Brilliant even. It's not like I need to find a Tsuchinoko specifically to receive the club. Yeah. Alright. Shall we resume our Tsuchinoko search? The sun will rise soon. Oh, didn't you hear, Sensei? There's no such as Tsuchinoko. Yeah, the sucks said they spread a rumor themselves. But it's not like I believe in the Tsuchinoko to begin with. So I guess nothing's changed. Arena. Oh, do I love a good plot twist? Hey, you.
Yes!
I'll let today's incident slide, provided you join us. Welcome to Expedition Team X. With those masks, you'll fit right in.
But Tsuchinoko doesn't.
Which one of these sis was the magical one? The left or the right?
Right, Jing. Everyone, let's find the Tsuchinoko. Leave no sound overturn. And start. Get a notch. It's a single scare. Listen for any slivery.
Yay! Something still seems off. What is it, Rina? Something on your mind? Like, yeah, what about the mechas? The payphone, the Pikachu stone door, and like the bus. Like, yeah, we defeated those. Or like, Rina Konoka one punch it, but who made those? Yeah, who was in that photo we took? Obviously it was one of the girls we just caught. I thought so too at first, but none of them are wearing white. Eh?
What are you? Who is this crew? Was she hiding in the bushes during the whole fight? Suspicious.
Wait, this voice. Would it be... President? President? Mirai. Pseudo Science Club. Ah, hahaha. Hello, long time no see, dear Tsubasa. Mirai, the president? Tsubasa Science Club actually deserve? Huh? I thought I told you. A member of the Pseudo Science Club. Well, technically I'm an ex-member. I see you already know President Mirai. Let's say they know me? It would have been better if we'd never met. So the Science Club? President Mirai? I think that sounds familiar. Hey, let's not get it twisted. I had absolutely no ill intentions this time. Of course, I never intend ill or bad tidings. Never broke a law in my life. You did. I remember now, I've seen your wanted poster. You're a con artist? Yeah, my Sagia. A con artist? Inventor, we do science-related products that help people. I just don't have the time for all the red tape and regulations. Don't you sell things like germanium bracelets and jade musts? Jade mats, yeah. Those are few of our best-selling products. Many happy customers. So you are a con artist. Wait, what did I ever do to the Pseudo Science Club? Why do you ask? You're not here to seek revenge? Revenge? Who would care about that? What waste of time, money? Do you attempt to visualize yourself as the center of the universe? Can lead to illusions of grandeur? Okay then. Then why are you here? Well, it's difficult to explain, you see. Abracadabra, Reina. It's magic time. Wait, step back! I tell you, okay? So the physical threats? Threats? Yeah, threats. I'll tell you barbaric. As of all, I'm the victim here. Keep that straight. Very well. Go on. You see, these kids are a little Tsubasa. I heard she was going on a trip with a few online friends. Don't take this the wrong way, but Tsumaka sounds unique. She's a true believer and doesn't socialize very often. You stalk us because you're worried about her? I wasn't planning for our whole outing. I was just going to check in and head back. But there was no cellular service. And then the bridge went out? On top of that, I found out she's a Valkyrie bruiser. Do you have any idea how much I suffered? Wow. Pro level play shifting. So you're outside the lodge. Why didn't you just knock test Drift and ask for help? How could I? I'm the president. I have a respected reputation. Yeah, about it makes you even less respectable. And you have the white and you had the white planet photo. What photo? Ah yes, I was so shocked when you opened the window that I ran. An anticlimactic ending.
So, boss, what did you do? Tie her up?
What for what?
You're a con artist, lady. You even got your own wanted poster.
But I... Bear my heart! I told you my tragic story! You wouldn't! Yeah, leave happy. You can't expect someone like me to remember every petty criminal on the wall, and I'm off duty. A permanent president that cares for a junior? I don't know. Not sure I've heard of her? Is that really fine? Honestly, of course it isn't. If I had the time to follow protocol, she'd be in cuffs. But I don't really follow protocol or play by the rules. Just keep this a secret on the bureau, alright? You let me off the hook? I'm not letting you off the hook. I'm just choosing to not see anything. Listen, Kappa. If you go back on your word, you'll do what exactly? If you're so smart, why don't you act like it? I'm giving you a break. Yes, sorry. Hey, is everything alright? We've all been talking for a while. Oh, it's just... Oh, how should I say this? Tsuchinoko, I'm also here, conducting an investigation. I was considering staying at this lovely lodge, so I was inspecting the walls and whatnot. Oh, really? Like a school activity like before? No, dear Tsubasa. Working together officially would be a bit difficult. Firstly, I'm fugitive, and secondly, the sun's up is still blacklisted. Well, still. Maybe I'll drop in, visit you once in a while. Would you like that? Perhaps the true Tsuchinoko was the true friends we found along the way.
Yeah. I suppose.
What are you even talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was something. We just like went out because Konoka was unlucky on the day, just wanted to find a snake but can't find a snake. And then the true Tsuchinoko is like the friends he made, we found or something. Kind of cliche, but yeah. But there's one more episode to do. So episode 8. We threw heads with some fucks. They were behind like cutting the payphone thingy. When they rumored Tsuchinoko. And also like they destroyed the bridge. We Konoka beat the shit out of them. Solo. And got them on her side to like help her find Tsuchinoko. They found Mirai and it seems like, yeah, she's behind other things. Like stalking like around the lodge. I'm not sure about the payphone, ghost bus, and like the stone doll, but let's see. Episode 9. It is actually a ghost in there. Need to change it to a 9. The Tsuchinoko is blue. Day 3.
Let me go! It's such a late effect, we're in the nick of time! Don't be stupid, climbing a mountain this late is really dangerous. But this is my last chance I have to guard against the worst day of my life. It doesn't even have to be the Tsuchinoko. I'll take a snake, any snake, even if it's skinny. Hey, well, not just stand there. Stop her!
Come on, guys, give it all you got.
Are you a person or attack? Wait for footsteps! She's not somebody, you scrape my knees!
They all like called onto her, but she's strong.
Everyone, wait! Konoka, something important to tell you. Don't get in my way. I'm Mo, your dot director. I would dream of trying to stop you, but listen, I just realized something. According to my calculations, Konoka, the worst day, the 1 in 3 days, has already passed. Huh? Now, strange from the start, daily fortunes usually are, so it implies, for the day that's wrong. So if I was talking about the 3rd day, that would include the day you heard it. Konoka, that means your worst day was yesterday, and you lived. My worst day is over. Nothing even happened. See, I told you. No bad luck, no curse. These astrology things are just coincidence. You make connections because you're looking for them, so... Okay.
Flashbacks about those kind of bad omen.
Wait. Something did happen. Lots of things. It was awful. We got hunted by some robot. And jumped by the fox in the middle of the night. In fact, it was the worst day. It was not some torture.
Talking about us? Sorry for attacking you, but really the worst?
Ah, my apologies. I didn't mean to. Wait. It was the worst. It still is. Don't make me feel bad for you. One fight against a bus mech. How's that the worst? Sounds like a pretty everyday occurrence.
I wouldn't say it's a everyday occurrence, but sure, it's Kivotos, whatever.
Wait, if the worst day never came, and that means... Ah! Could it be? I already found the Tsuchinoko. Ah, no. I didn't see any snakes, nothing close. What is that Tsuchinoko anyways? Are you sure it's even a snake? Doesn't even have any characteristics besides being fat? Oh, that's a pointed question. First off, it's not merely a fat snake. Saying so is rather crude, not to mention rude. A flashback about this conversation. I witnessed the film was agreed that Tsuchinoko makes a sounds when it feels threatened. Isn't it, Rena? Even more astounding is that they can spring up over 1 whole meter right at you. Ah, Tsuchinoko! Huh? What are you doing? Are you hugging me? No, it's just that I realized. Perhaps it's Tsuchinoko was a friend I found along the way. What's going on? Are you out of your mind?
It's so odd Tsuchinoko search highly concluded. Cute Tsuchinoko. They left the lodge like pretty clean.
Huh, doesn't look good all tidied up like this. Wait, why did we clean? We're about to leave. Excuse me, we rented the lodge for a week. Why waste money? Now we can finally kick it back and enjoy ourselves. Oh, that's why? That was because we found the entrance to the secret alien base? Since we're all done here, can I leave? Abandon all hope? They never let you go.
Since you're already stuck here, we might as well relax to have some time. Yeah, the bridge is like cut off, yeah. That time, yeah. The title was so long that it didn't really fit into the frame. But this was it. Oh, but there's more afterwards. Let's just kind of summarize. There's mystery around like the bridge, phone line, and the white ghost, or like the pass around the latch has been lifted. The bus exit is kind of like, I don't know, but she says it's kind of every day. Tsuchinoko was not really there, but it was a true friend like Rena, like who's like shoving up a meter, does like sha sound when they're like startled, like Rena. So yeah. And Konoka did already good, like in contacting her friends to like find it, you know. And with that, she already prevented her worst day from happening. But okay, afterwards, there's like more after. Like party while they're still stuck here. The bridge is like cut off. They need to like wait for help. Okay, I kinda like that. So barbecue and chili. Now that everything's over, the lodge trip has finally begun. The group has good time grilling barbecue. Okay. Get 10 pyroxenes from that. Let's read it. Ooh, nice cha here. So what's different here? This is in the lodge, but now the grilling place is actually grilling.
The stakes have never been higher. Everyone, grab a plate. What are you carrying for? I said to grab a plate.
Well, we're really grateful. Immensely. But are you sure it's okay for us to join your backyard barbecue?
What are you even talking about? The rubber stuff? Come on, you got to eat to live.
Yes, but...
Then shut your traps and eat.
At the same time?
Good point. We start with lowering the mask, grabbing a plate, and going from there. And we're complaining. And what's your problem? Well, Konoka, for keeping so nice, someone's going to stab you in the back.
Don't mistake kindness or weakness. Be strong.
Oh, are they? What? Why are you being so... Oh, you want about me, aren't you? I never said that! I'm not worried.
Very good.
Because there's no need.
I mean, the lucky charm is like right there.
Rina, as you're older, let me give you 2 important life lessons. Listening? 1, no matter what happens, once you actually face your problem, you find a way out of it. 2, there's nothing you can't solve with power. Or a little firepower. Alright, be careful too. I could punch a bus in half. Ah, that's so delightful. I haven't had meat in ages. Ah! Almost lost my composure before Virginia. Must be more careful. Huh? What's wrong, President? Why did you stop eating? Oh, I just have fine expensive meat so often that I got bored and bite. Haha. Of course you did, President. Sounds like you're doing great as always. Well, of course I am. But it's Tsubasa. Are you sure you want to hang so close to me? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just happy to see you again. It's been so long time. We're getting in the way? No, I don't mind at all. I was just curious, scientifically.
What? Okay, Mira has a soft side as well, even though she is kind of a con artist.
Then I sit with you for a little longer. Can't eat without staring at me.
Well, you can't gobble it down. You're like forced to like eat it like nicely.
Hey, Grifter. Connie. Con artist. Don't call me that. You seem to be a good leader even if you're a con artist. The director likes you. At least. A lot. I'm not a con artist.
So the director's like Tsubasa.
Hey, Konoka. If you don't mind, I want to tell you something. You cannot blindly trust what you hear. Yeah? The General Student Council controls the mainstream media. They are known for being in cahoots with Semina. Our president was falsely accused. Semina was threatened by her talents, so Big Sis intervened to destroy her reputation. So that's your story? Story? It's a clear undeniable fact I extracted from Big Sister myself! Yeah, sure. I believe a word of this, do you? I ask the questions here. Like, wasn't it a bit too much to climb the second story just to watch your protege sleep? Don't understand why one would worry about the director. What are you talking about? You know that night we caught you. Didn't you say you were outside the window? Why did I say that? The bridge was out, so I found your lodge all lit up. I was considering knocking when you cracked the window open and screamed. Of course I ran. But it reminds me, I want to ask you. There was a woman pressed against your window. Who was she? I haven't seen her since.
Was it then a ghost?
Oh gosh.
What a way to end that. There's more. So, in a good time, they debunked like the mystery on like the second floor. The white silhouette. Of course, Mirai ran off and so, but who was that woman on the second floor? A ghost. And then this kind of like broke like the composure of like Konaka. So, episode after War 2, Sky of Occult Society, Spring of UFO. After discovering the truth behind the Tsuchinoko incident, Rena reports the seniors with confidence, but Tsubasa calls everyone in, including Rena, late in the night. Okay, we're like here in the bedroom.
Rena, are you busy? What are you doing? Just a minute, I'm messaging my roommates. I have to let them know that I was right. There's no Tsuchinoko. No, it definitely exists. In our hearts. Not like that. I mean a real Tsuchinoko. Which does not exist. Literally. In this reality. Alright, we now found out true. Corporeal Tsuchinoko. And the Tsuchinoko witness accounts were only spread by those fucks outside. The ones currently fixing the bridge. How do I do this? Exactly, that's what I taught my roommates. It? And now they will finally understand that the occult is just a scam? I don't think that's going to work. See, they're already responding. Oh my.
That's all they have to say?
Oh, what's that supposed to mean? I was wondering what Rena was doing on her personal trip. She went all the way just to look for Tsuchinoko. How curious. As I thought. Rena is a dedicated member of the Occult Society. Wait, no, you got all wrong! I didn't think it was real. I was curious. I'm telling you, that's a lie! You're not listening! I told you that it wasn't going to work. Well, I came here to tell you that everyone's ready. Is it outside? Huh? Outside for what? This is late? Why? We are all the way out here high in the mountains. The sky is clear. What else would we be doing at night? Ooh, sex!
No. They can leave finally.
Cosmos Cosmo. Alia Ali Ali.
What was that?
Sponsor call.
For aliens?
Cosmo Cosmo. Alia Ali Ali. What are you doing? A shift disrupt invocation. Introduce the dark energy into the universe. Beings beyond the Milky Way. Respond to our call. Do something, she's your junior. Well, once the semester starts, it's best to let her play it out. It'd be like telling a kid that Santa isn't real.
Yep, it's like that. The stream title.
I read you loud and clear. Yeah, I get it. Hey, the connection's ring! The bond with the outer world grows weak! Ali. Put some heart into it. Cosmos, Cosmo. Like you mean it! Ali!
Guys. There's not much to summarize. These are like kind of like little funny skits, I would like say. Rina was kind of reporting on her roommates. You know, Tsuchinoko's not real. And the members kind of like thought, must read into it. That's nice. So it didn't really work with like convincing them. And then they went like outside the night, you know? Like with Tsubasa. Just to do like, oh, it's called an alien call. There's also cliffhanger kind of. This is something like weird. Anonymous who? There was someone at the beginning of it all who let them in as anonymous. Just who could it be? Oh, let's go! Leave no stone unturned. I thought that was one of the thugs or so. Because they were spreading rumors. But they like digging deep into that. I see. I'd expect nothing less from Sensei. This is even more data anticipated. Like a triple question mark. I don't know like who. Honoka main trapped like one of the 7 prisoners, by the way. Amitsu Kyoko. Question mark? Him? If you analyze these findings, we can perhaps... Flashbang, what? Oh, it's Himari! And Amy! Amy, turn on the lights!
President, don't use the computer in the dark. You will strain your eyes.
Well, she also believes in the occult.
Oh, Amy, it's written not to look. Why are you watching weird content again? Amy, please mind your words. If you speak like that, people will think I frequently enjoy weird videos. Well, you do. Aliens, UFOs, and... Wow, it's Tsuchinoko. Very dated. Amy, I want to make this clear. Aliens, UFOs, and the Tsuchinoko are not weird. They're simply unproven. If you assume everything unproven is non-existent, then how can we hope to make new discoveries? That's true. Still coming from you? Wait, what? Are you being so cruel today? I should be nurtured and doted on like that rose in The Little Prince. There was a talking super rose living in the middle of space. Considering our ongoing relationship, I let you uncarve this slight. Nevertheless, I'm glad you're here. I was about to call you. Huh? E? Why? I thought Super Fender this task force disbanded. Before you say that, would you look kindly at this data? What is this? I don't know. All blunt. Much has been seen, but nothing has been explained. A mysterious bus of no origin. A stone doll that moves on its own. A public phone ring in the dead of night.
Those are just robots.
Those are robots. That's it. But who made them is the question. All are supernatural phenomena that defy conventional wisdom theory. Supernatural phenomena. How about it, Amy? Doesn't seem like there's still work for us to do. So it was... Himari was the anonymous person. But... it seems like... that is the question, like, about the bus, payphone, and like the stone door. And the robot can dig answers out, like from 8 meters. They kind of get angry, so there's an AI, like, conscious behind them. Or like someone who's piloting them, who knows? I'm not sure. It could be the Kaitengers, maybe not. But they were like cosplaying as Super Sentais and like having like even like a mecha. Yeah, wonder. Iron Maiden. The Valkyrie Public Peace Bearers in Chaos did not expect surrender. Meanwhile, cannot speak with important guests. Okay, let's see what's that about. So... there is those fucks with as well. What's all the commotion? Ah, they said they want to turn themselves in. Turn themselves in? A likely story. Well, apparently they had a talk with DVD director Konoka. Oh. We've decided to change our ways. Honestly, we just don't want to face a monster like her ever again. Konoka. I thought she was on vacation. But I'm sure she knows what she's doing. Temporarily detain the students, question them, investigate accounts. Respond accordingly. Understood! Huh? I thought Director Kana likes to handle interrogations. She's meeting important guests. Important guest? Who? Apologies for the noise. Ah, that's where this girl came in, why there's a lot of like spicy fan art out there. Apologies for the noise. Actually, I was impressed by the dedication. The mark of the Public Peace Bureau. The pride of the Valkyrie. Your deputy director remains diligent. You're on vacation. You embarrass us. We're no better than anyone else. Every department Valkyrie is up to its neck in its tasks. Of course, it seems that the Corrections Bureau has it the worst. You deal with all the scum no one else can handle. I don't mean to flatter you too much, Director. I'd hate to make you uncomfortable. Misusu, okay, is her name? But why introducing her here? Like, afterwards, it kinda felt like they're debunking like some stuff. Or show everyone's POV, huh? Like what happens after. Not like to like foreshadow the next event. Okay, I suppose. They do something like that, so like right here, not new main story. I would prefer if they do a new main story, but whatever. They take so long like nowadays. Like back in the days, like year 1. Oh, I like it. It was so great. And then second year, volume F. Such a short amount of time. Maybe accelerated, and afterwards, it was like I love event story. I don't know, but yeah. Okay, gonna see what they cook. Things have changed after like the main writer left. It's a lot slower. I wish everyone thought like you, Director Kana. Well, she's cute at least, Misusu. After all, if everyone thought so I left the Corrections Bureau, I suppose you might be a little busier. So she's on the Corrections Bureau.
I Remain is a code name. And that's about it. So the afterwards were like, they had a barbecue, but there's like mystery. Who was that on the second floor? Like watch outside the window. A ghost? Eh? Here, Rena could really like prove them wrong by like proving Tsuchinoko doesn't exist. They just interpret it as like, oh, she's so invested in like her club activities. I'm so proud of her. And then, no, you got it all wrong. And the cliffhanger was like a funny one. The ending was kind of a funny one. Like alien calls and Rena's like playing along because she doesn't want to hurt Sebastian's feeling. And here, there's like, you know, Himari was the one anonymous in the mid prologue, but now there's a question. Yeah, what about the bus? Dondo, payphone. And then in number 4, after that 4, the fax will like cut the bridge, the phone line. Despite the rumor, they gave up there and turned themselves in. And then Kana talked like to the corrections bureau officer there, Misuse. So it seems like it might continue. If it's gonna be another Valkyrie event story, they're gonna introduce like there as well. I think it's a good story, event story, but at the same time, wouldn't have made a main story. But yeah, in any case, I think like this 7, high 7 or like an 8 out of 10. I had fun. It was like not so ass in its writing, like a lot of like show don't tell. I love it, and it like kind of showed the soft archive. Kind of, I would like say. It was kind of cliche, but I liked it. Thank you all for watching. Have a nice rest of the day, evening, good night, whatever times of the world you all are. And I'm gonna say bye.